T-minus 30 minutes. T-minus 20 minutes. minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monday night, so you know what that means. That means the Wrestling for Life Network is back again. Another week at it and a very special week ahead. As always, I'm one of the hosts here. I'm KJ White, and with me is my buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I mean, we are 1 hour from doing that special news coverage, so now we're back here.
Quick
It's
time.
been a grind, yeah.
That's it. Quick spin around. Just in case you didn't know, that is my boy Will, the Playboy Beanie. He
Yes.
is here on a Monday night. We're ready to go, ready to roll. We're still waiting for Monday Night Raw to start, but lots of rumors, lots of news. I hope everyone out there is getting a kick ass start to their week and you're feeling good. I know I'm feeling good. Like you said, we just did a news update. We went live, me and Will, and we had a lot of fun. And again, folks, if you don't know, you get daily news, you get daily watch alongs, watch parties. They're slightly
Watch
better.
parties.
And we have a good time here all week long. And this week is a huge week. It's WrestleMania week. We have the go home show from Raw tonight. We have the go home show for NXT tomorrow. We have Dynamite. They're up to something. And the Owen Hart starts that on Wednesday as well. Thursday, we got Impact. Thursday night, during and after Impact, we got Joey Janela's Spring Break. Friday, we got everything. We're here from 6:30
Oh,
p.m.
man.
all the way to midnight. We're covering every show, SmackDown, Rampage, you name it. Saturday, we start at noon, Stand and Deliver, all a bunch of original content. WrestleMania Night 1. Sunday, we're back, noon again. Look, I'm running out of breath trying to tell you guys in just 1 week. Sunday, we start at noon again. More original content. We're going to do the watch along or the watch party for the second night of Joey Janela's Spring Break 6. Lots of matches on the card. It's going to be a good time. Then we're going to lead into WrestleMania. We're going to do the power rankings live. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to relive some Undertaker memories live. We got games, we got activities, we got everything. And here we start with Brock Lesnar, by the way. We are on
Yeah.
roll. But yes, tune in, folks. Like, subscribe, click the little bell. We're going to be popping up all week long. Will, are you pumped or what?
Oh, I'm pumped. It's going to be one hell of a week. And what way to start it off than with Cowboy Brock Lesnar?
Cowboy Brock.
He's the best part of every night. Oh, look, we got 4 commentators now. We got Cole, we got Graves, we got Jimmy Smith, and Byron.
Oh, everyone, we're getting the double crew. It's all right. Byron's just a placeholder anyway, so it's not like
Yeah.
you have to worry about 4 people talking on each other. But that being said, I mean, yeah, I mean they're loading up for WrestleMania week just like we are.
They're going to be working double time, double time.
That's it. It might be triple time, buddy. I mean, who else is doing a 6-hour show on a Friday, a 4, possibly 5-hour show on a Thursday? We're coming back for 24 hours over the weekend. We can't wait. We got 3 hours of Raw tonight. Hopefully, it doesn't feel like 10 hours of Raw tonight. Let's start the week off on a good note. We got Brock smiling. I'm smiling. And we're getting a replay of some forklifting.
Yes. I love the forklifts.
The car door thing still kills me.
It's his best
Oh
friend.
no. It's Raw Super Show time. Russian Skittle, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Monday night migraine. I hope you don't have one. I hope that's just the name of the show. Are you ready for the show? Raph Man, are you ready for the show? How are you feeling? Well, you ready for this one?
It depends. I mean, this is the undisputed number 6 or number 5 every single week, so it'll have to have a lot for me to be like, yes, I am pumped. I love it.
Right? It's just PTSD from like past hopeful nights.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, eh? But here we go. Let's start this off big, Will. True or false? Cody Rhodes arrives tonight.
False.
Wow, I like it. Why do you say
False.
false?
I say false because even if he does, even if he is Seth Rollins' WrestleMania opponent, I think it said in that little meeting with Vince McMahon, spoiler alert, that I think he finds out when he's in the ring at WrestleMania. I think.
Oh. Oh. See, I didn't read it. I just passed it on to you guys.
It was in a video posted on Instagram.
Right? So we're getting a really long replay, which we will get again on the weekend, which is unfortunate. Poor Byron always getting cyberbullied by everybody.
Well, it's not cyberbullied. It's like right there. He always gets bullied in person. Cyberbullied.
Yeah, he gets
is
bullied in person
online.
too. That's a good point.
Getting the steel chair assault.
Just clubbing people, Will.
I feel so. I would not want to work security for WWE. That's a undisputed fact. There'd be
You're like,
no
you know
way.
what? Right? I don't know if I want to be a wrestler this bad. I thought I was going to do moves, not get beat to death by Brock Lesnar.
You know what? I quit.
Right? Well, it's like the two guys a couple weeks ago when he chased Paul Heyman to the car.
Yeah.
And the two indie guys were standing at the tunnel and he just drilled them. They're still trying to get up.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Right? They got slapped harder than Chris Rock at the.
Oh,
I had to. That's one.
We're gonna have
a drinking game.
how
Running count, folks.
how many Will Smith, Chris Rock
coming.
references are we gonna have?
We're on for 3 hours. There's going to be a lot of them.
Oh man.
Imagine
look
if
at that.
a white person had slapped Chris Rock. Let's not. Let's just nobody slap anybody.
Be
Why
positive.
is Brian Dennison? What's that?
I just said be positive.
That's it. Just keep your hands to yourself. Learn how to take a punch, like a verbal punch. Everyone's too sensitive. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Why is Brian Danielson ROH theme? And it's not. It's just jokes. ROH theme better than AEW theme. Why is Daniel Bryan's ROH theme better? I don't know. His AEW one's kind of meh. What do you think?
I don't know. It just seems kind of meh. It's just a weird trap beat with just crowd chants in the background.
Right?
Not the biggest.
Country ass kickings.
What?
Brock said he has no problem giving out country ass kickings.
Country ass kickings.
Wow, he really is cowboy shit.
For
He's more
real.
believable cowboy shit than the guy who is cowboy shit.
Yeah, well, he's cowboy shit, so.
You don't like Paige?
I prefer Cole over him.
Okay. Well, Cole might be getting the belt, so.
Hopefully. Yeah. I'm just saying.
No. We're going down to Suplex City, folks. Are you ready? I am actually excited for this match.
Yeah, because it's the only one actually getting billed. Like, what do you mean?
Oh, the carnival. Go for a ride. WrestleMania is going to be WrestleMania 22 Hollywood all over again. I think that might be next year.
Yeah, no, it's going to be. Imagine you have so many celebrities in this one. Imagine what Hollywood WrestleMania is going to be. Oh my God, it's going to be filled.
We're going to have the cast of Fast Five in a Teddy Long special.
Oh my God.
The entire Fast family, Vin Diesel, The Rock, we'll get everybody in here.
Oh yeah, John Cena's part of that. We're going to have Ludacris.
Yeah, right? Did you ever play a game, or is it before you really got into playing games? It was called Def Jam Vendetta.
Never played it.
Oh man, if you look it up, it came out. I guess it would have been probably early 2000s. But you were your favorite rappers, and there was a big storyline, but it was a fighting game,
Oh,
right? So it was like Method Man and Snoop and Ghostface and Joe Budden was in it. Yeah, Joe Budden. You guys remember Joe Budden?
Joe Budden.
Busta Rhymes, Redman, and like you'd have to like win fights, and it was cool, man.
That's funny. I was just listening to Busta Rhymes before I came on here. That's funny.
Legend, legend, bro. Corey Graves deserves a Will Smith pimp slap for bullying Byron. That's what should happen. Byron just get up and smack him. But it was more likely the other way around. Like Byron finally says something on the mic, and it's about Carmella.
Oh no!
Or he just
Keep my
claps him.
wife's name out of your mouth.
Oh man, that's crazy times, man. The world has gone to hell in a handbasket. We got actors beating each other up at the Oscars. Holy shit. Raffman says Heyman, Lesnar, and Roman bore me. I know that might not be a popular opinion. It might not be a popular opinion. What do you think, Will?
I mean, I would understand to an extent, with how many times they have fought, but what they're doing right now is great. But I could totally agree with that opinion to a certain extent. But yeah, it's not really the most popular opinion. But hey, all opinions are welcome. So go ahead and drop them. I don't care. I
Absolutely.
bet you don't either. So
No, I mean, well, I completely agree, and I understand where Raffman's coming from in a sense. For me, it's gone on a really long time because of COVID and day one, and just, it was a really drawn out process. That being said, I am actually excited about the match at WrestleMania. I'm curious how it plays out. I'm curious what kind of wrinkles are in the story. Will Roman actually have two belts, which is my prediction? So yeah, I mean, for me, there is a level of excitement to it. I think this. I think it's been the best thing on WWE television all year. I think it's the only thing I really care about. When Brock shows up, it's funny. When Roman's there, he's just soaking in heat. Like not many people, like we talk about MJF, but Roman's right there with a guy who just soaks in heat. And he's doing a good job. His cadence is better. He sounds more authentic. The inflections, the face he's making. Like I said, there's not much else I enjoy on WWE. This is one of my favorite parts.
yeah, I understand that. Mr. McMahon decides Seth Rollins' WrestleMania fate. Well, you posted it on Instagram a couple fucking minutes ago. We know what happened. Well, I know what happened. But man,
I came on blind. I didn't want to know. Where it said spoiler, I didn't want to look at it.
yeah.
Here comes the Miz, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know how you're doing. I hope your week's off to a good start. Like I said earlier, I hope you're ready to go. We will be back. I almost sounded like the record rewinding. We will be back tomorrow. NXT 2.0, the go home show for Stand and Deliver. Dolph Ziggler, Braun Breaker, Ciampa, D'Angelo, Carmelo, and somebody. There's a bunch going on, and it's been a decent show the last couple weeks. So it's been chaotic. It's been childish at times, but the bulk of it's been all right. And at least it's chaos. It's like a car wreck each week, a colorful car wreck.
Yeah, pretty much. Like imagine next year at the Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards, like two Nickelodeon actors just beat the hell out of each other for an award.
Right? Could you imagine? Oh my God. Things are getting crazy, folks.
I got to tune into every award show now just because.
Yeah, actually, it's funny. It's like the people at the Oscars are like, listen, we're going to give you some money and we'll give you the award. But you have to slap Chris Rock for us because nobody's paying attention to this nonsense anymore. They know it's bullshit. Nobody cares. Nobody likes the movies we pick. So can you just slap Chris Rock for us and we can get some ratings next year maybe? We'll bring him back as host. You can sit front row.
Yeah, actually, I want to see like who actually won the Oscars since we're heading to commercial anyway, which I think we are.
Well, he won the
yeah, he did. He won Best Actor, didn't he? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, it was a.
Oh my God! Yeah, he did.
He had a big night.
And he had Andrew Garfield, he had the guy who played Doctor Strange in there, Denzel Washington. Like, bro, he had some serious competition.
He did, man. So I mean,
Um,
he picked a bad night to smack somebody in the face. And listen, I mean, it was just it is what it is, man. Let's stick to the
yeah.
wrestling. We're on commercial. We're getting a little hype package for Austin KO. Let me know. Are you guys excited about this? Are you surprised it's going to be the main event of night one? Charlotte, Ronda get bumped. Sorry, ladies. Stone Cold's coming back. We're giving him the spot on night one. What do you? I mean, that's crazy to me, Will.
It's crazy to me too. I would have no idea, and especially now that we know that whatever Seth Rollins has mixed up on WrestleMania Saturday. Oh, spoiler. My bad. Well, it was obvious anyway. It's going to be at WrestleMania Saturday, but we don't know who he is facing. Uh, what was I going to say? Yeah, so though we're getting that on Saturday, it's just like let's just replace that with an old legend and someone who just re-signed their contract.
Right?
Good job, guys.
Good job, guys. Let's see what this says. Plot twist: they pull a WrestleMania 9 and Cody Rhodes jumps the barricade and folds Roman.
Oh no,
Could you
no.
imagine? Could you imagine? I'm
Oh,
okay with that.
people
I,
would
I think
be
that would be a
pissed.
good way to do it.
No, that'd be
Better
terrible.
than a like a 8-minute match with Seth.
Yeah, true.
I want Brock to win.
Me
Yeah,
too.
at Mania. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
No. I got Roman winning. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
I
no, I
want.
want Brock.
Listen, if you give Brock the belts and he stays for a little bit, like we've seen him a shit ton. Like we've seen a lot of Brock Lesnar, and when he's here, he's good, and I like him, and he's entertaining. I know not everybody feels that way, but I kind of like hop along Brock. And I mean, if he's staying, yeah, okay, give him the belt, let him hang around till Survivor Series or something, so it feels a little legitimate. But if he's planning to go back on vacation or come back up north with us, then I mean, give it to Roman.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on his schedule.
Did you know during the whole 2010 of TNA, Eric Bischoff got the most screen time?
Did you
Wouldn't
know in
surprise me.
did you know in the
Huh?
whole 2019 Shane McMahon got the most screen time?
There you go. Look at that. We got answers. 74% chance Brock shags his pitbull.
But
Okay.
then you add Cody Rhodes to the mix, your chances of winning drastic go down. So you take your 74% chance of winning, and then you end up having a 52% chance of winning at WrestleMania.
Good times. Or is it a night to slap someone? It was a
A
great night.
great night to slap someone.
Oh, son of a bitch. Stone Cold, Stone Cold, Stone Cold. There you go. Somebody's favorite. I hope Kevin goes Mr. Wrestling on Stone Cold and buries him. Oh, there you go.
Ouch.
I don't see it happening. I think where this is all being set up and everybody knows what's coming. Stunner, KO's down. Austin drinks some beer. We all rejoice. That's it.
Yep. And then Austin rides off in the sunset with a nice Mania paycheck.
A big one, I imagined.
Yeah, it must be a big one.
KJ, do you guys, so I think it's to both of us, think that Lesnar and Lashley Eagles are too big where they
Eagles.
can't work together?
Oh,
Oh,
egos. Egos.
egos. Got a big ego and possibly lead the stable together, the young talent take over and win the competition. Yeah, I don't see it. I think they're two big alphas. I mean, it would be unbelievable if all of a sudden they came out side by side and they were like, "We run the show." You would stop them combined, but I don't see it happening.
No, there's no chance. They'd be better enemies than allies. I mean, because then they'll be unstoppable. Like, there's no point. It's good to have someone that's dominant, but there's a difference between dominant and there ain't no chance no one's losing to them.
uh, do you
Do
think the whole Chris Rock thing could be a work? Man, I thought it up until I saw the apology announcement.
Yeah, no. I mean, unless Will Smith really did deserve that Best Actor award, I thought that was real.
No, yeah, I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, no way, this is bullshit. Like it was some gimmick or it was there was some type of. Like, I'm the guy that still doesn't believe that Cody Rhodes is going to show up on Saturday. I believe they're going to like piss everybody off, and it's going to be Veer. I mean, I don't know, but
Oh,
I'm the ultimate
Logan.
skeptic. I really thought that was a work until I saw him yelling, and he looked really pissed off. Like he looked legitimately pissed.
Yeah,
I would come back up on that stage. You say one more word, so yeah. I mean, party was like, oh, it's got to be a work, but then he came out and apologized. So unless the whole scenario is a work, but I don't see it.
Logan Paul's in the ring with the Rey Mysterio mask.
Wow, that hurts. That hurts the soul a little. Will
Yeah, I
Logan
would hate
Paul
that.
wearing Rey Mysterio's mask? Sorry,
20-year
go ahead.
veteran, and then this celebrity from Ohio is wearing a mask. Like, come on, man.
Is it just me or does Ohio seem like a crazy place?
Yeah, most people from Ohio really do seem crazy. No offense to y'all from Ohio, but
Yeah, anyone near Ohio can speak in and let us know what. Like us Canadians have no idea what the hell's going on in Ohio, but everybody that comes out of Ohio is insane in some way, shape, or form. So, because of the Forbidden Door, Owens should come out with the ROH theme and have the Killstein kill or El Generico shirt.
you and El Generico, holy Christ! I just can't, man.
It's too funny.
Hey, we brought back the Batman mask.
There you go.
There you go. We always have a spare.
He
There
was
was
already advertising for one product, so why not a second? Oh,
previous history. Oh,
Dominic's mad.
and Ray's yelling at Logan. Hey, give me my
Oh.
mask back. I just want my mask back. That's all I want. There was previous history of Chris Rock making inappropriate comments of Jada, and this was just the straw that broke the camel's back. And Will said multiple times, and Will
Yeah.
said multiple times, "Don't bring up my family." Oh, okay. So there must have
Yeah.
been like past instances, and then the
Yeah, there was
Oscars.
another monologue at the Oscars, Will, where he roasted her pretty good. And, again, it's jokes. It's jokes. We got to have jokes, people. Jokes.
It's the whole
The world,
point of comedians.
anyone look around lately? The world is catching fire everywhere. Just jokes, laugh, live, have positivity and happiness, and don't fight with nonsense and bullshit that you don't need to. If you're squabbling with somebody over something nonsensical, let it go. Life is short. This world is in a weird place. Jokes, take jokes. And I don't mean to jump on a tangent or a monologue, but shit, man, just enjoy life, have fun, share with each other, put each other on. And yeah, we're just wasting a lot of time with the nonsense. So that's my take.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, comedians are supposed to make offensive jokes. Like imagine Bill Burr making a joke about women, and then some
Tread
lady
lightly,
pops
sir.
up on
Tread lightly.
stage.
We don't want to upset our female contingent.
Yeah, I know, but someone comes up on stage, boom.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's been a lot worse said, and I understand. But
Yeah, no,
that
way
being
worse
said,
jokes.
we're back on commercial. Rey Mysterio and Dominic are running around. Logan Paul has a mask on it, has Ray's mask on his face. It's are you excited about this at Mania? I mean, I feel like we get it every week.
I mean, I still don't understand why Logan's involved. Like, he has nothing now in this rivalry besides the mask now. So, what do you think of the Owens not liking Texas storyline? Yeah, he just comes out and is just like, "Hey, I don't like Texas." Then he got his moment with Stone Cold, just like, "Meh, Texas is fine."
It was a weird kind of thing to have slip out, but I mean, we don't like his Texas storyline. I don't think it was kind of
No,
out of left field. It was stupid. We've been watching this guy for how long? And then one day he just shows up on the. And I told you they were starting to get over with the whole Seth and KO and their little shtick of like joking around with each other. The crowd starts cheering, and I'm like, shit, Will, they might turn Seth into a babyface by accident because this is kind of clever. And then sure enough, they have to kick it in the where they always kick it. KO's just cuts a random promo of like Texas sucks, everything in Texas sucks. I hate Texas. This have you ever been to Texas? Don't go. Like, why? I didn't get it.
I mean,
And then
he's
you never
been to
screwed what was
Texas.
up.
He's been to Texas multiple times.
Yeah.
Like I saw on their TikToks, it was like, what was the best WrestleMania I've ever competed at? And he was like AT&T Stadium in Texas, WrestleMania 32. I'm just like, wait a
There you
minute,
go. Wait a
Texas.
minute. Yeah, no, I don't quite get it. I now can spoil the new Batman movie. Don't do it.
I don't know what those
Do
vibes
you
are,
guys
but I don't want to know.
oh, go ahead, bud, read that one.
Oh, do you guys think there's ever gonna be a great boss versus employee rivalry in wrestling ever again, like you saw with Austin and Vince? I don't think they'll ever top that. Like hell no, there ain't gonna be no way. Like remember Owens versus Shane? That was nowhere near
Yeah.
the tier of Austin and Vince. So to answer your question, Anthony, nope, that's a no for me.
Well, I mean, they could if Cody goes back to AEW and you create the whole Cody versus Tony issue. I just don't know how well Tony would do in a wrestling match.
No, especially with the lack of sleep he's getting.
Yeah, no kidding. Um, shit. No, that's a tough one in the sense that I don't know. I don't know if the fans would buy it the same way. Like when Austin and McMahon kicked off, they like everyone was like, "Oh my god, this guy's trying to kill his boss!" Like it was such a good storyline, and there was such deeper belief in it all. If they could sell it and do it properly, it can't be Vince though. You have to have somebody else. Like it's got to be Shane or. Well, we know it's not going to be Triple H, or at least Triple H might be able to do the talking part of it, but I don't know how worked up he wants to get for a little while. So I think that's on the back burner. Yeah, I mean, I really think that was a lightning in a bottle. It's going to be really, really hard to duplicate. It have to be the right circumstances. What's next? This generation is way too soft. I literally flipped my pillow over in the middle of the night and some yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Most rare teeth or chicken Kevin Owens with no shirt on. What's more rare, teeth on a chicken or Kevin Owens with no shirt on? KO.
KO.
KO. I get it. It's all right, KO. We love you. Do we see a beer truck enter the stadium on Sunday?
I'd love that.
Right? I feel like we're just going to get a very like Texas pimped out kind of pickup truck. That's what I feel like we're going to end up with. You come in on the blimp.
He's gonna have the Dallas Cowboys come out with him.
Right? To give him like the cowboy, yeah. Give him like a super NFL intro.
Yep.
Everyone, it's hard because all you want is that glass break, right? So, oh,
What?
the Miz got pinned. The Miz gets pinned.
Wow.
Rey Mysterio.
Okay. Now what?
Now what? I like that.
Logan's still wearing that
Oh,
mask. Uh-oh. Hey,
not
you're gonna
anymore.
get your mask back.
Oh, the hard part is I don't believe Dominic could throw Logan like that. So Logan's getting better at the whole selling.
Yeah, true.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. He's got the mask back.
Now Ray gives it to Dominic. Dominic can wear the mask, and we can forget he's 12.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's how I think this should play out. That sucked.
Witchin' music.
That was sweet. Oh, I missed music.
Oh, I missed.
There we go. Look at Logan. This is bullshit.
It's like, come on.
Come on, bro. Uh-oh.
I don't want to throw with these guys.
But they're still going. The Mysterios are on fire right now.
And Logan's
They
just
don't
doing
care.
nothing. Oh,
Sorry,
the little
Russian.
Eddie
I'll get
dance.
back to you in a second. I didn't expect the Mysterios to go haywire. Yeah, I'm telling you, give Dom. I think Dominic's going to have something like very fatherly come Mania. Like there's going to be this big thing. But I can see him wearing a mask.
I hope
We'll
he
have to
does.
rewind and bring this
Man,
up.
that face.
Yeah. Give him a black Mysterio mask, all black. Kind of like the one he's wearing.
He looks like the weird nerdy kid in high school that just stays and reads his books.
Nerd.
Nerd.
What if Vince Russo came back? Wrestling would be ruined. It'd be more entertaining, though, probably. But he wouldn't survive. You're wasting time. Austin better be dressed like a wrestler and not like a beer.
Not like Bear Grylls.
Bear Grylls.
I don't.
But I don't think he'll be dressed like a wrestler. Two, 2005, Wrestlemania goes Hollywood.
Yeah.
Do you think Owens and Stone Cold will have a brawl, or will they just be stunned? I think there's going to be a little of a hockey fight. What do you think?
I think it's just going to be a stunner. Like maybe like Owens pushes him, stunner, beer, out.
Beer, another beer, stunner, beer, bye.
Yeah. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
I like it. Would Dominic even benefit from an NXT run? Yes, he
Yes.
would. Bob. I like that question. Thank you for being here tonight. What do you think? We keep talking about it.
We keep talking about it. He belongs there. Like all the guys, like what's his face? Legado del Fantasma. You want to talk about them so much. Solo, LA Knight and Robert Roode would
They gotta go up.
kind of decent. Yeah. So I think Dom would be pretty good there. Even if you give him the North American title, I'd believe it.
Yeah.
But there's young talents there, so he belongs there more than ever, not these like 40-year-old indie men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, absolutely, man. I completely agree with you. I mean, they need to, the Mysterio's got to jump in the kiss and ride line and, stay in the pylons and drop the kid off, keep going. Just drop him off at NXT, leave him there, and don't go with them unless you're just planning to like chaperone, but you don't need to. But yeah, let him have a run in NXT where, again, you could see him taking on, like you said, a lot of the guys down there fit his mold a lot better, and it's a little more believable. Do I want to see Dominic against Walter? No, but if you give him the North American title and he's that underdog baby face, takes a licking but keeps on ticking, yeah, absolutely. It's way better than trying to see him, get in the face of Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
It's a different game. It's a different game, right? So I agree with you, Will.
Still in commercial,
but I feel like we're rolling along. Oh, you have that one.
It only hits Rey Mysterio in tights and straps.
I don't hate him. Do you hate him?
I don't mind it. I mean, no.
I'm good with it.
I don't care.
I think he looks good most nights. It'll be very easily earned paycheck for Austin. I do believe this is called easy money.
Yeah, no, this is just like, hey, we need you. The fans aren't into this. There's too many celebrities. Come back.
That's it. I mean, supply and demand. And right now, the WWE is lacking talent. So Austin's demanding a fortune to supply some. And that's all this is. What?
They keep firing all the talent. So there's no one there.
Mm-hmm. Too much turnover, not enough interest. And the bad writing is haunting you at this point. Yeah. Remember when NXT was good? Yes.
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Like it was yesterday. Here's the thing. NXT 2.0 gets a lot of heat. And when it first changed over, a lot of us were biased towards the black and gold automatically just by the aesthetics. We were pissed off. But it sucked. Like that first couple of weeks was just a shit show. And they were trying to introduce all these new characters all at the same time. And it all sounded the same, like Vaughn and Braun. And
it's a Veer Mahan promo.
Oh, that's enough to stop. I'll take in some Veer here.
Yeah, no, that was what I was saying. It's like, wait, we must stop for Veer Mahan.
Right?
Bro,
Next
even
week.
though they announced, when when he's debuting, I bet people are still gonna pop. It's like, yes, we're finally getting Veer Mahan.
That's why I think he should come out at Mania. We waited so long for him to come. It would be fitting if he showed up a day before we expected him. Like I got here early, not that he was 6 months late. He got here one day early. That would be the big coup for me if I was in charge.
Yeah. And before we see all the comments already, I'll just say it for everyone. April 5th, we wish Veer Mahan the best in his future endeavors.
Oh wow.
I already know people are gonna say that joke, so I figured I'd say it before everyone does.
Bam, I'm agreeing with our little take on Dominic
Yeah.
as we get a Seth package reminding us. So is what happened to Seth taking the show hostage? You don't let the show start. You don't let them get a couple matches in.
He didn't take it hostage.
Didn't he say he was gonna, go postal on this whole situation?
That's why they had the meeting before the show, I guess.
Oh, that's right. That's so stupid. Talked him out of it. What is he? Retribution? Ridiculous.
We don't want you to stop Raw, so we're gonna give you a Mania match, but we're not gonna tell you who your opponent is until you
Yeah,
get out
Raph,
there.
man. Absolutely. Sorry, Will.
You guys think that rivalry that Austin events had can work with Becky and Stephanie? Hell no.
Maybe. Why
No.
not?
I don't see it. I don't think people would buy it because
Yeah.
like no one has really taken Steph seriously since she's been in there, right? Like and
Mhm.
no people don't really like Becky either. Me, she's more on the overrated side. So it's just like I don't
Oh,
want to see these two like every single week.
here's Will with a hot take. I like it. Um, yeah, I mean, you'd have to do it right. We'd have to bring Stephanie back, and she'd have to be benevolent and crazy, and we'd have to, kind of turn Becky back into the man. Now, Becky was so over as the man. I don't see it being that far fetched that the people could get behind her. Again, like you said, can they deliver? Can they make it believable? Can they make it convincing? Can we take Stephanie serious? Stephanie's good. Stephanie was good for years in that ring, and she's taken a lot of abuse from a lot of people. And here we are at WWE headquarters, which is just really stupid.
Yeah, which is the same video that they posted on Instagram like literally a few minutes before we went live. So it's just like,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm going to hold off on that for 1 second. What is he trying to do? Like, I can't handle the acting. I can't handle Seth.
Yeah, when I was watching this, like I was getting Jim Carrey vibes. I guess I'll take a seat. Alrighty
Right?
then. Yeah.
No one, I haven't heard anybody make that comparable. That's real funny.
No, I'm just talking about this segment alone. That's what it seems like. Alrighty then. I guess I'll have a seat. I'll wait.
Right?
You're not,
What
Vince.
is happening?
You'll have to go through like 30 secretaries before you have a meeting with Vince. Imagine with like 30 people that got released had to go through. Oh shit, you're not Vince. I'll go this door.
Wait.
They have the dinosaur head. Who was it? Was it
Oh,
FTR that exposed that they had a dinosaur head in his
yes.
office? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Feet up on the table.
Disrespect. And you're trying to get a Mania match, buddy.
Quick question. If you were livid at the company, you were irate, you told them next week I'm taking the show hostage, and they're like, hey, can you come in for a meeting? Don't you just show up at Raw and hold it hostage and make Vince come to you? Wouldn't that be better? Wouldn't that be just a little bit better from a storyteller perspective?
Yeah. So that way it's like if you want to say something to me, say it to the people. Not just,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah, like
that way we're keeping no secrets, no nothing.
yeah, let's make this more. It's so silly. He was so irate, so livid, so angry, so pissed off, and then he's happy-go-lucky bouncing into this office. I don't get it. I don't get it. But speaking of just happy-go-lucky and bouncing into the office, Sup?
Hey, let's go.
Hello. Whoa.
Hello, bro.
Hello, guys. How you doing? He's the
We are
Riddler.
the Riddler. He
The
said Jim
Riddler.
Carrey. See, that's funny.
Yeah, no, that was what I was saying.
Yeah,
He was acting like it. It's like, already then. Fine, I'll wait.
I'll be right
right?
here.
And that silly laugh or that outrageous laugh. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know,
KJ hates that.
like that Jim Carrey Riddler vibe kind of comes out to me.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it's
I
because we're
didn't really.
Canadian that we don't really, that people mainly don't make that kind of comparison. But Jim Carrey is the Canadian side.
Well,
This is really stupid. I'm really disappointed in them again. Anybody out there want to disagree with me? I want to argue about it because I'm disappointed by this whole situation.
Yo, you could have came to me if you wanted a Mania match.
Do you...
but you said something in the ring or like at Raw, like not in
Yes.
the office.
Yeah.
Right, because now
Yeah.
I'm really like this gut feeling. Like I said, they're probably gonna wait till Mania to bring out Cody.
No, they are. Will leaked it already.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I missed something
He
there.
is fighting at Mania Saturday, and we don't know who it is yet.
Now, how do you feel about that? Because we've talked about this topic about waiting till Mania to surprise us.
Missed the boat on that one.
I imagine it's Cena
Oh my God.
or it's
be-
Goldberg.
Goldberg would be even better.
I'd accept Cena. I'd accept
I would.
Cena. Goldberg. People would lose their freaking minds.
That's the point. They'll be like, okay, we're gonna make you think it's Cody Rhodes, but really it's Goldberg.
be the
and
best.
Seth's
No,
gonna
know what
get
I-
his ass kicked.
You know what I really, really want?
What?
Seth standing in the middle of the ring and out of nowhere, here comes the money. What?
No, he's standing in the middle of the ring, and then you hear dong.
Yeah, maybe it's just Taker straight up.
Yeah, maybe one last
Oh,
moment
man.
before he's in the Hall of Fame. Oh no, it'll be
So
after he's in the Hall of Fame.
So if it's not Cody at this point, it's a disappointment.
Well, I mean, I don't know any other big name that they would pull out of their ass to surprise us. It would have to be like a part-timer or Cody. If it's not Cody, it's like a 40-year-old, 50-year-old part-timer. That's what it seems like.
The Riddler. No, it would have to do if it's not Cody, like you said
Harry
earlier,
Riddler.
there, Will. It'd have to be. It'd have to be Cena or The Undertaker or somebody else huge. If it's Goldberg or Veer or someone else, people will lose their mind.
Yeah, no,
And
and this
maybe
is
that's
what
a
I
good
mean.
thing. I don't know.
This is what I mean. The opponent
Maybe
is
you're
going to
getting heat
be
on someone.
of Vince's choosing. So he's going to favor somebody like a
Mhm.
Cena, like a Taker, like a Goldberg. Would you
Mhm.
really favor somebody who smashed your son-in-law's throne on their first show of the rival company?
Yes, because business is business.
Oh, yeah. Well, I always say business comes
Vince is
first. Hey,
proof.
there's Omos.
Oh,
My
Moss, a
favorite.
superhero.
Vince has
Woohoo!
proven that before.
Eli Drake has to come up after Mania. You would think he's everything Vince would want in the program and promo.
Yeah.
Mama, I completely agree. Sorry, Will.
I
But
agree.
I've been pumping LA Knight's tires since he got there. I knew him as Eli Drake, and even then, cuts a mean promo.
Yep.
Everything he does matters. You know, the type of guy that, scuffs his boots on the way in the ring, the way he looks, his inflections, everything he does is pro. I don't understand why he's such a jobber in NXT, but he could go on a serious run, a believable run in the main roster any day.
He's 2-on-1 handicap with the Viking Raiders. Are you serious?
Oh,
That's not very. I want to swear that's not very nice. Let's just go with that. That's
on
bad.
that note,
And he's not like.
That's poopy. Oh,
How do you treat the
okay.
Viking Raiders like that? That is not good. That is
Yeah,
horrible.
no.
And I agree with that. Eli Drake, LA Knight. I've been a big fan of his all the way back. He's great. Just the swagger he carries himself with is just obviously he's not The Rock, but like he has very similar movements and
Yeah.
facials and different like the way he does things is just different than kind of a lot of people. I'm a big fan of his.
Not a single celebrity match is going over 4 stars. The only one I could really see is Knoxville and Zayn.
It's just because of craziness.
Just because of the craziness and like extreme shit that will go down.
Yeah,
Uh, I,
just something maybe
I
stupid happens.
yeah, maybe we'll have the entire Jackass cast. Like maybe we'll have a wee man under the ring just grabbing on Sammy's toes or something. Or Steve-O just
I
get
don't know.
thrown in the tables or shit. I don't know.
I'm sure there's gonna be some kind of shenanigans, and maybe Sammy brings some kind of backup. But yeah, I'm guessing that's just gonna be a shit show.
Yeah. Do you guys think the rivalry that Vince and Austin had during the Attitude Era and work in this generation of wrestling with people like Becky Lynch and Stephanie McMahon? We said this earlier, and from my point of view, no, I don't think it would be that interesting if it was people like Becky and Steph. Like, I'm not a big fan of either, and I wouldn't really be interested or invested or believed in it.
Yeah, I don't know. The original, like the Austin Vince, is just it was so authentic, so organic, where it just kind of happened and it just lit on fire.
Yeah,
They've tried feuding Stephanie with people before. Like they kind of had that with Ronda, but it's never the same, in my opinion. It's never quite Austin and Austin Vince like that. That's I think a once in a lifetime kind of feud that you wish you can write, but it just doesn't happen because it's just right time, right place, right people, and they just capitalized on it.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. You can never recreate that magic with other
Hmm.
people. It's there and it's iconic and it's there forever. That's my take. I 100% agree. I don't think you can recreate something as authentic and as believable as Austin and Vince. So, yeah.
Hmm.
What's more dead, 205 Live or the 2017 NXT mid card roster? Both. They're both dead. But more dead, I would have to say 2017 NXT mid card roster. They've been released before 205 Live was canceled.
Uh, well, 205 Live, is that even around at this point anymore?
No, it was replaced with
Uh,
Level Up.
that's right. So I'd have to go with 205 Live because it
Yeah.
never really went anywhere. It never really like was alive.
Yeah, no, I mean it was for a little bit and then they were just like, what are we doing with this?
Mhm.
Sheamus's spray tan looks spiffy. Okay. Okay. It's
I'll keep an
Christopher
eye out for
Daniels.
that.
Uh,
If he's talking
no.
about me, then that's better than the past comparisons you've had.
What if Rich Swann returns? I mean, it would be
Uh,
interesting, but I wouldn't think Rich Swann would win. I wouldn't believe that for a second.
well, I just don't see him returning.
Yeah.
He's not
Especially
in
like
that. I don't think
I think he
he's just
left
not that
because
big.
there
Sorry,
was
go ahead.
allegations, my bad. Because there were allegations of
No,
like
no.
Rich Swann
Hmm.
abusing somebody or something like that. I don't know, but I think that was why he was released in the first place. But don't
Yeah,
quote
he
me
got
on
into
that.
some trouble. No, he did get himself into trouble. You're correct. He wasn't charged, or he didn't. Yeah, there was no charges laid, but yeah, there was some kind of altercation with him and a girlfriend or wife. I believe they're still together. I could be
Yeah.
wrong there, but yeah, I know. So that was part of it. I just don't think he fits what they're going for anymore at this point. Um, this is ridiculous. What just happened to the Viking Raiders? Almost just won, and the
Wow.
Viking Raiders are hurt again, or one of them is hurt. Now they're both
Oh,
hurt, and
yeah. God
the
damn.
Viking Raiders spend
The
more time on
count
the
out.
ground than a lot of people. Ronnie, nice to see you.
Yeah, what's good, Ronnie? A goddamn count out. Yes, I don't understand with this. I mean, Ricochet had this exact same treatment. What's Seth doing at Mania? He is going to Mania on Mania Saturday. Need we say? And he is facing, we don't know yet, an opponent of Vince McMahon's choosing. So there's some names that I believe could be, but a lot of people are saying Cody Rhodes. So could be, could not be. Johnny Knoxville got a brain hemorrhage after being hired. After being hired, I think that's supposed to be after being hurt by a bull in his latest movie.
Mm-hmm.
He is on medication for life and can't
That is
afford
true.
another concussion. Yeah, I did hear something about that.
Well, they announced this match and stuff with Sammy, and then like a few days later, maybe it was right before they announced the match officially, but you knew it was going there. He was online somewhere saying all of this information about his hemorrhage, the concussion, and how he can't do another Jackass.
Oh,
Lashley.
And then
Lashley.
Lashley.
I
Yeah.
was like, how did they?
What?
Lashley has returned.
Man.
I thought he was out until after Mania.
No, I thought his
And
neck
listen to the
injury was
cheer.
not really severe, but it was enough to take him out for at least another month. Oh my god.
I didn't think he was going to be at Mania, but this is what you're going to do with him?
Yeah, it seems like
Maybe he healed quick. Maybe he healed quicker than they thought, so they're like, here, fight almost. But
I mean, maybe.
you hear the pop? The fans loved it. They gave him a huge reaction.
Wow.
Yeah, see that? Yeah.
Yo, I think Lashley had a Samoa Joe injury.
What do you mean?
Just go away for a few minutes so we can put the belt on Brock.
Uh-huh. We don't want to make you look
maybe.
like a chump, so get hurt. We'll give you a Mania match. Just go, be hurt for a couple weeks like Joe.
Look at how small he is compared to Omos.
He is tiny.
He is like an ant.
He looks like Adam Cole against any other wrestler.
But he has to win, doesn't he?
Yes. No. Almost.
And where did this
Lashley
come from? Did something
can't have
happen in the past that I don't remember?
No, this is just random. It's just like, okay, I'll step up.
Lashley just wanted to fight the big guy.
Lashley can't even do anything. He's frustrated.
That completely made me forget about the Viking Raiders doing an awful. They are the wimpiest team in all of wrestling.
Wow.
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
wow. Okay.
Lashley not playing, folks.
The Almighty is back.
No, they're on the ground so much. It's insane. Like, I don't understand why the Viking Raiders are always laying down.
What the hell? The only wrestlers I know that can't wrestle because they got hit.
So
you hear the reaction for Lashley, though?
Yeah.
Wow.
People are pumped to see him.
So it's like, this is a match that's advertised literally 6 days before WrestleMania. 5 if you count Saturday. So it's like, do you have any high hopes that this will be on the pre-show or like a show opener?
No, they're sticking this in somewhere.
I don't know. I'm kind
I think
of
Lashley
afraid.
deserves better.
Yeah, no, I don't think he deserves
Because
an
in my
Omos
mind,
feud.
Lashley's gonna lose this, and he shouldn't.
Yeah, he might actually lose
Probably
this.
is.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
probably is.
They're probably trying to build Omos so much that
Thank you, Ronnie.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
Oh, Roman Reigns is
Sorry,
next
Will.
on Raw. Whoa. But Ronnie, thank you for the like. Now that we're hitting a commercial, I'm going to take a couple minutes to ramble on for half the commercial break. So hold on tight, folks. I got a lot to say. Welcome to the show. If you just got here, thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already, join us. We are bringing all your content all week long. Tell everybody you know, all your friends, all your relatives, your pets. I don't care. You see a random stranger wearing a wrestling shirt, you let them know that the Wrestling for Life Network is here, and we are bringing you content every single day. We have our daily news coverage. We have our watch parties. We have original content. We have a walk down memory lane with Chris. We have the podcast, Let's Rumble with Will. We got more stuff coming your way. We are not stopping, folks. We have rebuilt from scratch, and we are rolling. We're just over 30 days in. We are having so much fun doing this. And keep in mind, we're just kicking off Wrestlemania week. Today is the go home show for Raw. Not bad, folks. Not bad. We've had a couple Snorefests in the past. At least we're getting some type of buzz.
Yeah, I mean, we just had the return of good old Bob Lashley, and yeah, I mean, it was all right. I mean, and now we're getting Roman Reigns next.
Roman Reigns coming up, but yeah,
No, and
go.
to your point there, KJ, tonight would start, I think it's like 12 nights in a row where we're going to do a watch along or watch party. And in the middle of
Yeah.
that,
A little bit better.
we're throwing a 2-hour, 24-hour,
A 2-hour
2-day
24.
extravaganza. 2-day, 24-hour.
So essentially
extravaganza,
48 hours.
and it's going to be awesome.
Thanks, Will. Thank you, Will.
Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, so we'll be back on Tuesday, NXT 2.0. We have the go home show for Stand and Deliver. Dolph Ziggler, Braun Breaker, Ciampa's probably last match, maybe LA Knight's last match. Lots going on with that. Look forward to tomorrow. Then Wednesday, Owen Hart tournament kicks off. Bunny and a mystery opponent. Tony Storm, Ember Moon. We don't know who it's going to be. We also, what else is, there's something else coming up on Wednesday.
We're getting Darby Allin and Andrade El Idolo.
That's right. So, and I'm sure Tony's going to stack this card. Expect surprises, expect twists. They're going to want some headlines. As we know, this is a WWE dominated week. So AEW is going to want to make some noise and ruffle some feathers, I'm sure. Impact on Thursday, guys. The watch party is going to be crazy. And then partway through Impact, we're going to put on Joey Janela's Spring Break Night 1. And we're going to keep watching until that's over. Take us into the wee hours of the morning. We don't care. We're going to ride it out. Have a party with the fans. Friday, the mega show. We are watching goddamn everything that they could put at us. Hall of Fame, SmackDown, Rampage. What else are we watching? Supercard of Honor.
Yeah.
For those who are excited about ROH returning, Tony Khan is in charge. And here we go. And then we have Impact Wrestling, the Metaverse matches. I don't know where they came up with this, but their card is insane. Headline
Metaverse of Madness.
What's that?
I think they called it the Metaverse of Madness or Multiverse.
Multiverse of matches.
Yeah. Well,
so, yeah, we got Jonah with Josh Alexander going up against PCO and
we got Dana and Reggie.
The romance.
The best part.
You can keep talking. It's still commercial.
I told you I wasn't done yet. But yeah, so Friday's the mega show. We're going to be there we start at 6:30 p.m. Be there early. Set your alert so you know when we're popping up. And then Saturday, 12 p.m. till 12 a.m. or whenever we get off the air. We don't care. We're going to be rolling through. They're proposing. Are we going to get a wedding? Oh, my God, what is happening?
No. How? They've only been together for 3 weeks, bro. That's so fast. Talk about taking it to a new level. That's like super fast, bro. That's like flash fast.
Whoa.
We're gonna have a double wedding.
Yeah, watch
Yeah,
is
but
gonna
why?
cut to Akira and Tamina.
Hopefully they do it like a pre-tape. They don't do it in the ring.
Oh my god.
Oh,
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 oh, come on, man.
Look, he's wearing a suit.
He's getting ready for it. Come
oh
on.
no.
Come on, Akira. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
You guys didn't think I could stop my promo, but holy shit, this did it.
It's just so weird.
Me and LJ were talking about this
Oh,
before. If they've ever done a
no.
double wedding, and I don't think they have.
Yeah, someone predicted this like weeks ago. It was you, KJ, I think.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
I, was
my
just,
God.
I wasn't serious. They're not supposed to listen to the nonsense that comes out of my mouth.
They're gonna hire you as a writer.
Oh, Tozawa Snuka. That's adorable.
You're gonna say yes.
She said yes, kind of.
Double wedding.
Look at the size of her hand compared to his head. Oh, come on, guys. I'm sorry, but look at her. When she raises her hand, she'd palm him like a Spalding. Just
It don't fit. Okay, she said yes anyway.
God,
Don't even try
don't
anymore.
fit.
There we go.
Anybody growing? Is this growing on
Sweet
anybody?
Well,
Uh-oh, our truth is lurking.
What the hell?
He's gonna ruin the wedding.
Wow.
Oh shit.
He's jumping out of something.
Oh,
Our
this
truth-
is
Jumping
funny.
out of something.
Truth's probably like, damn, I need a girl now.
Here comes Roman, so I can finish what I was saying real quick.
Yeah.
Don't forget, folks, Saturday, Sunday, 12 p.m., both days, Eastern time, that is. We are starting at 12. We are not stopping. We have original content, our podcast. We're doing everything live. If you want to see people just be on here and talk about wrestling for a ridiculous amount of time, come to the weekend extravaganza. We are going to be on all goddamn weekend long. We are not stopping. It's going to be so much fun. And I know that it has to be. It took me 8 minutes just to say all that. Never mind do it. So, guys, Monday night kicks it off. Are you ready to roll through this week?
See, that's what I was trying to say, but you said it way better.
I practiced.
I got tongue twisted on the first day. You kicked that right out or hit that right out of the park. Holy shit.
There we go. You think Cody might be there? Mania or Raw? He's not
Definitely
coming
not
Raw.
Raw. No, there ain't no chance.
No, they missed the boat on it. He's going to be at Mania. Unless they really screwed some things up
That was
and
dope.
wait to the next night.
That was sick, Pyro.
But yeah, it seems like he's going to be at Mania.
Yeah, no, I think they're gearing it towards, hey, you have to be in the ring on Saturday to find out who it is. We ain't telling you right now.
Now,
So
What if
they're
it's
going
like
for the
Elias?
surprise.
for a company that's always blowing their own secrets, we just laughed about it with the AJ thing. Don't tell us when AJ's coming back after the concertos. Set it up properly. Now you have this situation where we're like, don't surprise us. Build a little. Give us something to be pumped about. Oh, my God. Cody came back and kicked Seth in the head. And, oh, my
Yeah.
God. And we'll talk about that for 5 days. Is it
Yeah,
a mistake to bring him out at Mania?
Or it's like the secret with Veer, and then it's like, oh, he's coming April 4th, where it's like, surprise us.
Yeah, the Veer one, I definitely agree. He should have just shown up.
Yeah.
I think
All
with
right,
this Cody
boys. So
thing,
sorry
or
to
the-
cut you off, Chris. My bad, but
Tap out.
no
yeah,
problem.
tap out. So it's gonna be the double whites for the next little bit. Nice being on here, and thank you. Good night, guys.
Have a
Well,
good
you're a
night, man.
rock star. Get some rest, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
All right. On to the double whites. You look so little like this.
I don't know. I don't know if it's we change the laptops or something, but it's. I feel
I
kind
feel
of little in my screen here.
it's so weird.
I
People
don't
tune
remember
in
what I
and they're
was.
like, "What is happening?"
You're on the big chair. I'm on the little chair.
That's definitely.
I don't. Like, I try and sit a little straighter, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna tap out after 10 minutes. My back can't
No,
handle that.
that's all right. I think
I
it's
got a
because
slouch.
your laptop is above you, so you got to lower it and then tilt it, like
Mhm.
Omos, right? You need a little Omos treatment. My cam's like. Anyway, drop
Yeah.
charges
Well,
on Swan. He and his
that
wife.
working
Yeah,
on that.
that was the story. I was on break when this came up, but the Rich Swan, yeah, the charges were dropped. It was,
Mhm.
domestic discourse, which they seem to have worked it out. But yeah, the WWE tends to stay away from that stuff. And if nothing else, it becomes an excuse because your point was they got rid of all the 205 guys.
Well, that and yeah, he's a little older. He's just not their mold anymore, right? Like they're going with their
And he's
kind of
good.
in-house development system now. Unless you're somebody huge, like I don't see them going after somebody like Rich Swan.
Yeah. Dude, we were talking about Roman earlier, but you watch this and I mean, you literally see like from the entrance, like all three of them having the gold. It's good. It's solid. If it gets booked properly and can like you build them
There
up
you
the
go.
way you have built them up, like listen to the crowd. They're into it.
It's a presence as soon as they walk through that. Oh, even if it's just him, but when especially it's all four of them, it's just a presence, and that's something that like he never used to have. So it's kind of cool. Right now, when he comes out, he comes out. You feel it. You can tell he's there, and
Mhm.
he owns that time he's out there.
Mhm. And that standard baby face Roman we had for so long, like it was very much like, I'm gonna win the match, I'm gonna fight you, I'm gonna beat you up. And, you see his
Hmm.
lines. Now you even see it there, like he says something and then he pauses and then he kind of gives you the, like the brush
Hmm.
off and then says something else. It's and again, it has to be from hanging around with Paulie. He has to have an impact on him for sure because he's just so comfortable out there. And again, we talked earlier about MJF, but I mean, when you look at wrestling on a whole, like as far as solid heels, Roman, MJF, Charlotte, Jericho.
Sorry, he's just killing it right now.
Yeah.
He-
Did you just tell everyone
But
he was listening to Steve Austin? He's so
yeah,
good.
no, he's just on another level where like it's just you see the personality that it's kind of given him, and whether it is Paulie or whether it's him himself, the change has been cool, and it's kind of just every week he's showing a little more of his own. Like I don't know if it's his own personality. I've never met him, but like a personality instead of just this robot, right?
Yes.
Like I'm gonna win. I'm Superman. Like you were saying.
Yeah.
He kind of
It's the
adds a
face
little
of it.
more swag
Yeah.
to it, and right, and
Mhm.
that's why he is, and will probably win that match, even though I want him to lose.
Yeah, like the crowd, listen to them pop. They're loud. That's what you need. Like the crowd has been
Mhm.
relatively quiet for big portions, and the WWE crowd gets criticized all the time for being quiet. They're live now, whether they're pumping some of that in or not. The crowd is up and clapping, and he's getting a reaction. Like you
Mhm.
said, it's the whole thing. And when it comes off natural, when it comes off authentic, when you're taking those natural inflections and slowing down your cadence, people buy into it. They believe it, and it becomes a work, and it becomes a good work. And that's what this is. Like even when
Mhm.
everything is timed and it looks the way like if everyone's got that shit talking uncle that would be on like just running his mouth, and that's what it was like, right? Like the looks and the face, like shit. Okay,
Mhm.
what do we got in the chat? We were terrible at keeping up with this chat.
Because we're having a good time with the show. NXT.
Let's see, Dakota. I think Gonzalez is on her way.
Gonzalez, Dakota, because she's been there a while, and I'm not sure where they're going because she's with Sleepy Girl right now. I don't think I think Mandy Rose is doing too good with Toxic Attraction down there. I don't see them coming up just yet, but I think they'd be my first choice. Even
I
just
could
keeping
see
them together as a group.
Mhm. I could see Stark coming up, but we haven't seen her in a while. She's still with the company? No, they got rid of her, I think. Yeah, no, I think she's gone. I don't know. I lost track
Yeah,
of
I
her.
think so. Yeah,
But EO, I would see up. She's done
yeah.
all she can. Like, who else can she beat, really? And Gonzalez.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted Gonzalez to
Yeah,
win
Gonzalez
the
coming up. Yeah, she just she'd fit the main roster so much better than NXT at this point.
Yeah. There you go. These are spiffy
You know
red
what I
suits.
think?
What were you thinking?
Maybe I don't. Well, they're all matching and stuff. But the fact that Paul Heyman isn't talking very much,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just adding that extra layer of just the importance and is helping Roman just get over so much better when he's on the mic.
You know what, Chris? That's
Because
an
I don't need the
extremely good
talking.
point. Yeah.
Right? Just that weight of this man is known for his talking worldwide. Doesn't touch the mic. That's right.
Yeah.
That's our chief. That's why he's speaking. And man, that I don't know. I think that's pretty cool.
No, that's an extremely valid point. I mean, I spoke to the fact that Paul brings so much out in Roman, and even when he does the talking and the selling, but Paul brings so much to the table by the reverence and the he looks so meek and mild, and the way he just looks at him with awe, and it's crazy. It's a completely everything sells you on, like you said, him being that. But I overlooked the fact of what you just said. The fact that Paul is taking a back seat on the microphone to anybody says a shit lot about that somebody, right?
Yeah, right. I think so, right? Even when he's with Brock doesn't say a word.
No.
I'm getting glit. Oh, there we go.
We're getting the cat fight between the champions. I think it ended up being a ruse, remember?
Yeah, I want to see Natalya and Shayna win.
What was that?
That's who I want to see win. I don't know if that's who I think will win.
Natty and Baszler, I think, is an interesting team.
I think that's awesome. They should out wrestle everybody in this division and take the belts.
I think I missed the question by
85.
85% gone, buddy.
Probably. I don't know the exact number. I'm not that very good at math, but it's been a lot of people who have. There's a lot of people who've lost their jobs. A lot of fan favorites, and it's the world of wrestling. It happens. The good thing about the world we live in now is we can see them in so many different other places.
Very true. But I mean, when you're striving to make $1 billion, when your bottom line is everything, which I know business is business, so it always is. But when you're striving to make $1 billion, one of the quickest ways to do is start cutting out as many costs as you possibly can, and loading up front-ended things like a whole bunch of commercials for your fans to watch.
Well, okay, you release all these wrestlers. I was thinking about this earlier. You release all these wrestlers, but how much do you think they're paying for these celebrities and Stone Cold and say The Rock next year? Yeah, it's probably not. It might not be the equivalent to everything that was released, but that's probably a pretty nice chunk of it,
right?
Right? I don't know. I just thought it was funny, but yeah, I guess when you have all that extra profit, why not?
I'm just tuning. Nick, what did we miss? We had a good promo. I guess you just caught the Roman promo. What opened the show tonight? Do you
We got the Cowboy Brock
That's right,
Lesnar.
Brock cut a promo, looking all happy and cowboyish. Now we got Boss here. What else happened
Yeah,
tonight?
he's just saying
Miz. Oh, Rey Mysterio pinned the Miz.
Yeah. Got his mask back from Logan.
That's the gist of it.
And then that last match there, pretty much. Oh, and the Seth Rollins went to Vince's office, and he is now getting a match against a
mystery
yet to be determined mystery opponent at WrestleMania on Saturday.
Yeah. So instead of revealing or having a moment where, I thought Seth was going to show up. I thought we were going to open the show with Seth in the ring, like freaking out. And he was going to refuse to leave. Maybe we go to a commercial break, come back. He's still there. And, right before we go to the next commercial break, music hits and it's Cody.
Something like that. I thought the same thing. Yeah, I was surprised. And then when they do that kind of weird, and then he's jumping on the desk, and I get he's trying to be like Will said earlier, kind of a Jim Carrey. I said the Riddler kind of character, but it was just have him do it in the ring then at least. But I think at least the way they're doing it, I think we stopped the conversation for something to happen, but at least they could still not bring Cody out, technically. So you're still guessing. You still don't know. So I guess that's one way to keep you intrigued.
I still say no.
I just think they missed the. I still think they missed the boat. It should have been this week or 2 weeks ago.
I definitely think it should have been this week. What are you laughing at?
I see a question.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh shit! I'm getting way behind. Somebody's got to slow it down.
We talk too much.
No. Now I lost track. Where were we? I'm just what did I miss? I've noticed you know generic code, you skip, but it's okay. Yeah, I just don't care for the repetition on it. Sorry, Skittle. It's just it is what it is.
Different words.
Birthday. Ronnie,
different
we
names.
know. What's that, Chris?
Yes, looking forward to it. I just said there's different nicknames, different things you could say. That would be a little better choice.
Yeah. I'm pretty good idea of Mystery Man is. I think we all have a pretty good idea, but it'd be better if it was Braun Strowman just to confuse everybody. Bless you.
Bless you.
LA Knight, Cameron Grimes, Braun, and MSK. Yeah. I mean, they're all capable of coming up. I think Braun's up sooner than later. No. Bama.
Yeah.
No, Bama.
No. She's new. You could leave her down there for a little while.
You can change her gimmick again and then bring her up. I can't do the sleepy thing. It's ridiculous. Put her in wrestling gear and then let her be sleepy.
The kids need a new person to cheer for.
Stark.
Oh, there we go.
That's where I knew I didn't. Well, like I said, I lost track of Stark. It's been awesome seeing the evolution of Roman. He's been elite from the movement of the Shield, appeared, and now he's good on the mic and it is credible. Yeah, I mean, there's no denying he was a natural talent. He was a real, obviously a standout, and I think he just got pigeonholed. And he, the repetition of the exact same match and the exact same moments over and over. I'll never forget the Rumble where I thought the whole place was going to riot. He's standing there winning, and everyone, I guess everyone at WWE office was like, "This is going to be great. He's going to get so over," and they were tearing the paint off the walls. They were booing so loud about the whole situation. Now this is so much more organic, Chris.
No, 100%, and that's instead of trying to force us and force feed everybody down our throats. And that's what I said about I'm kind of afraid Braun might follow the same kind of pattern here, but Roman was forced, and like it didn't matter what happened, what stories were going on, what the fans were doing, right? They were cheering for Sandow, Sandow at points more than they were cheering for Roman, and they still wouldn't give up.
Yeah.
This was more organic. He went away for a bit because of health reasons and things like that, and he came back, and he's been on another level when it seems like, I don't know, it seems like he has more freedom to be him.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, it's just way more organic.
There they are. The Steiners will be going into the Hall of Fame. Go figure. Shocker? No. I'm shocked that you called Scott, though. I'm a little shocked they called Scott.
They're going to definitely need a 7-second delay on his mic.
Yeah, maybe. Shit. I think they're just well-deserved, obviously, first and foremost.
Oh, 100%. Yes.
Yeah,
I didn't remember them much like that. I remember the WCW versions of the Steiners.
They were good there, too, though.
Right?
They have to find the top for Gonzalez to stay on the main roster, plagued by wardrobe melt. Yeah, no kidding. She likes to go little straps, and it hasn't worked out so well for her. We're gonna have to put a bet up or something at some point, and we'll have to find if there's a reveal behind the hat. You have to make it hurt, it, Skittle. Chris reminds me of Charles. I
don't know what that is either.
What do you think?
What would your signature submission? Cattle mutilation or Batista bite?
Yeah, the cattle mutilation is a weird name.
I'm gonna go with
Brian move. Oh,
let's go with the cattle. Yeah, the Brian move.
Yeah, right. It's a tough one.
That just doesn't sound good.
Not at all. Do you think Roman would be at this level if his health scare didn't take place? That's an interesting. Yeah. What do you think, Chris?
That's a hard one to answer. But cream, like, what's the saying? Cream always rises to the top. Like, you see that he is, and you could see it then. Like, he was always going to be one of those top guys. He just couldn't figure it out. And now, like, how many years is he into his career? Right? Like, it doesn't always just happen, like, overnight or right when you get there. It sometimes takes a little bit, and I think at this point, like, I think he would have figured it out, whether it was this we were getting or something else. I think he would have figured it out.
Yeah, no, I think so. And I mean, I think with the health scare, it gave him a chance to step away. Like you said, he might not have taken the chance to leave without a reason to leave. You know, that's quite possible. Mm-hmm. And again, he was getting to that point where he was really just like go home heat. It wasn't good at all. So to step away and then come back the way he did, and all of a sudden Paul Heyman's involved, and it blew everybody's mind. It was a shame to see how it all played out, for the other champ, but he's been on a tear ever since. And he might not give up that belt until he sees The Rock.
I know.
Who's better at math, LJ or Scott Steiner? I don't know. We got to ask LJ. Is LJ a math girl? I think LJ beat anybody.
I don't know. She's better on the mic, that's for sure.
Right? Hilarious. Jamie, good to see you. Nice to have you back.
Nice to see you.
Am I to play for the double wedding? Because it was you who said it, Jamie. That's funny. Pop back in to remind us that it was you that dropped the little hints. The double wedding. I mean, we joked about it, but Jamie, I don't think we wanted it to actually happen. Now, what are we going to do? Is it actually going to be one of those weddings, like in the middle of the ring type weddings? Are we going to go to that much production? Or will it be like a on-site Vegas wedding with Elvis?
Oh, a little skit like pre-taped, and then
Yeah,
I could see it doing that because I don't think it's important enough to. I don't, because they've never had a double wedding before though. So like,
right.
but is it really to do a double wedding so Truth can get back his 24/7 title? Like that's insane. So I think it's probably going to be some kind of skit,
Yeah, it has to
and
be. I
maybe it was
imagine.
one of those things. One of those things better left unsaid because
Or unseen.
apparently they listened.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you got to be careful when you let out of the box, and yeah, Jamie nailed it. But yeah, I think it was just all jokes, and
That's
sometimes what comes
hilarious.
true is insane. But it would be funny, right? They get in a big kerfuffle at the wedding, and somehow like R-Truth and Reggie end up married, or something stupid like R-Truth and Tamina. I don't, I have no idea what these people are going to do at this point.
I didn't even think about that. I just thought about like him
Just,
being the priest or something. Or
well, that's what I think we're getting.
I don't know.
Did you guys hear about Steiner Brothers going into the Hall of Fame? I called it. Ronnie did call it. Yeah, they were just talking about it on the screen just there. I saw it earlier announced. I think it's cool. I think it's overdue.
I just think it's going to be silly when you say Braun Breaker is introducing his uncle and his father, Scott and Rick Steiner.
Yeah, it's a little confusing. A little confusing.
No, like that's silly. I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome that they're going in. It's well deserved. Like I said, I knew them more the WCW days, and like especially like Big Papa Pump, like that music, everything. Oh, we're getting this Snickers commercial again.
That's like
KJ's favorite.
This is actually funny.
Like he's 6 years old.
This is actually funny, bro.
Thank you. Where's Will when you need it?
Yeah, where's Will when we need him?
No, I think the Steiners deserve it. I think it's great. I think it's gonna be cool, and I'm excited to see Steiner on the mic again.
Oh my God, I don't even know what that speech is going to be like. KJ, do you guys agree with the comparison that some fans have for Seth Rollins and Triple H? For me, I see Shawn Michaels or X-Pac. Ooh, I think from a cerebral assassin, architect, similarity, mastermind type thing, yes. In ring, I see him differently than like a Triple H for sure.
I think it's always tough comparing people, but if I had to choose, I'd say more like Edge.
Yeah, fair enough.
Especially like rated R Edge.
Mm-hmm.
That ultimate opportunist.
Yeah.
Right. Well, goes a little crazy sometimes. Does some crazy stuff. Kind of has like not the same move set, but very similar.
Ish. Yeah, I think that's a good comparable for sure. Do you think Roman will beat The Rock? That means Roman would hold the belt for at least another year and a half.
You'd have to.
I do see. I think if I was writing it, if I had a say in it, somewhere along this line, he loses it for 2 months, 3 months. I don't care. Or is he actually going to have this unbelievable, once in a lifetime, 2.5 year run? It'll be insane.
San Martino type run.
Yeah, they haven't done that since the 70s.
Haven't seen it, right? Where they just let some guy like dominate the territories and just run with it for years, right? Like, no, it's kind of unheard of in our day in the way they do things. But if there's somebody that I think they would do it with, it would be Roman.
Absolutely.
I think the point of the Rock Roman match, and I think Rock would do it, is to lose.
Yeah.
I think it would probably be the Rock's last match. I don't see him doing it probably very much anymore. Probably just the skits or the segments.
Yeah.
But an actual match, I don't see him ever doing again. So I think he'd go out looking up at the lights.
Absolutely. He puts Roman over 100%. Like, no matter what. It would be really kind of neat At Survivor Series or Rumble, preferably a little bit longer if I'm being greedy. But Rock shows up and beats him and takes the belt. Surprises everybody. Pulls a Roman on Roman, right? Show up and win.
So
And then Roman chases him to Mania, gets his belt back. I'm okay with that. That's just my play on it. But yeah, why not? Like, I think at some point, I mean, they're already hinting at it, man. It's over.
Carmella's over with Corey again. There's something that I don't
look.
Where
Corey's
are they going with that? Is that
Corey's going to give Cole a Will Smith? Look. Yo, I have a feeling. Slap him. Wait, this looks like they're setting. Look. What are they doing? Why is he so far out?
Why is there 4 of them?
Because they've loaded up. Both teams are on the same show.
Oh,
Minus
yeah.
McAfee because he's preparing.
Where is? Yeah, you could have lost Byron, and that would have been okay. But
Yeah,
anyways,
I said that earlier. That's funny.
What? Like, where's this Carmella Graves thing going? Where's this Carmella Graves thing going?
Well, if he had truthfully been cleared for in-ring competition, I imagine that's where it's heading at some point. Like, I don't know how the angle comes about, but I think right now they're pushing them together so they can remind us that they have a little YouTube show. That's it. That's all I can think of. I don't know what's happening.
They have more than a YouTube show. They got a TV show now.
Yeah, but I thought it was just on YouTube.
No, I believe it's on like E or like the network now or whatever.
Really? All right.
I thought so. I'd have to look it up, but I believe that is it.
Anthony, that's not a dog.
No, that is not a dog.
Bro, that's so funny. What is more dead in wrestling, test of strength or a cross-face chicken wing? Test of strength. Well, I mean, you kind of got the Shayna Baszler kind of throws on a clutch and sort of kind of, right? So I'm going to say test of strength.
One person. Yeah, sure.
Shut up, man.
I'm gonna go with both.
I'm gonna go with both. All right, Cody.
Hey, you got more than I could figure out.
Well, I mean, Joe does it.
Yes.
Do you think we see Triple H Hall of Fame induction? I think you glitched a little.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, did I? Or was it? Maybe. Yes, I do think so, especially with it being Undertaker. I 100% don't think he'd miss that.
No, absolutely not. Chris, your cat looks like William Regal. I don't know what that means. Cool. That's all he can say. Good answer. Good answer. I thought about it and well, what?
I don't know. Everybody sees things in their own way.
That's it. It's like clouds, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you haven't been here before, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. We are rolling along. This is our Monday show, Monday Night Raw watch party. We will be here all week long, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We have so much in store. We're doing 2 back-to-back 12-hour marathon shows, Saturday and Sunday, for Stand and Deliver for night 1 of WrestleMania, night 2 of WrestleMania. And in the in-between times, we got original content, interviews, podcasts, games, fun, more watch-alongs, more watch parties. Thursday, we're going to double up and do Joey Janela's Spring Break. If you like GCW and that kind of content, we're going to do Impact and that show. Friday, we're doing everything. We're doing the Super Show, the Super Card of Honor. We're looking forward to that. SmackDown, Hall of Fame, Rampage, and Impact. They're doing the multiverse of matches. And so yes, we're running along with all of those shows, all of that content. Like, subscribe, join the fam. We have recently started over. We're just 30, what are we, 32 days old, I think. Maybe 34. I'm bad at math sometimes. But yeah, we're rolling along, and it's been nothing but a blast. Me and the fam. We have Will. You saw him earlier tonight. We got LJ. You will see her tomorrow or in the daily news updates. Check down below. She is awesome. And then Chris just went on break, and now you're stuck with me. And as always, I'm the one, the only KJ Whites. Where are we at with some of these comments? Who did we miss? Oh, I think I'm good. Chris, if you Gorilla Press, I'll tell him that when he comes back. Thank you, Skittle. That's funny. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let us know in the chat. How's your week going? We got Monday in the books, a few more days to go. Tuesday's right around the corner. We're going to be back for NXT 2.0 tomorrow. It is the go-home show for Stand and Deliver, which we have. We'll be here at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday and Sunday to watch all the festivities, to cover everything you need to talk wrestling and have a good time. And are we back? We're coming back from break, folks. But let me know what you think of the show so far. Are you enjoying the go-home show? Are you feeling it? Are you getting excited about Mania? Lashley, Omos, Seth Rollins still against question mark. Is it going to be Cody? Let us know what you think. Don't be shy. This is the channel for fans by fans. Oh, time out. We're getting like an old school package with Kid Rock. We're getting an Austin walk down memory lane. Remind all the fans who the hell he is. 73. It's cool watching this girl. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. It's crazy. I mean, to hit 73 already. Again, we're just having fun. We kind of pushed another avenue up to about 1K and then had to start over kind of abruptly against our will. But the fam stuck together. We added a new member. We started rolling along. And yeah, we're having a lot of fun. So thank you for those who have come, made the chat alive, given us support, given us a sub, been a part of the family. We appreciate you, and it's been a blast. And we're talking about wrestling. We're having a good time, staying positive, and I'm getting all nostalgic watching all this Austin. Sorry, it gets a little distracting trying to talk and watch this thing at the same time. But yeah, what I was saying is nothing but love. We greatly appreciate it, Nick, and to everyone else out there. Russian Skittle, Anthony, CJ, Bobby pops in, Bama Beard. There's a bunch. Jamie, Ronnie, Swimmy, Swami, Swanson, Samson, all of the above. Everybody, we are nothing but appreciative. And anyone else getting kind of happy-go-lucky about all this Austin? Back when they knew how to mash up cars. What's your favorite Stone Cold I just blew up your car moment? Let me know out there, folks. Let me know. Was it the cement truck? Was it, well, even the beer truck moment was a great one. The monster truck. There's a lot of truck situations. Where's Chris? Chris is on. Oh, there he is. Chris, why are you not here to talk about Stone Cold Steve Austin? This is you, buddy. Tell me about it. Oh, you're still mic'd.
Oh. Part of me was standing in front of my TV just watching this, feeling like I was back in Raw's War. No, this is awesome. It really feels like this is going to be a match, not a segment. Right. That's why it's the main event of Saturday, I believe.
Crazy.
No, that is awesome. It's going to be really cool to see it happen. And then my favorite truck. Shit, there's so many. What was it? The Zamboni or the beer? No, I think it was the Zamboni.
Yeah, the Zamboni. He moved the ring.
He moved the ring. The Corvette, I think, was probably one
Ooh.
up there. Just like Vince's reaction, you got the Stooges with them, and it's a Corvette for crying out loud. Like, I love the beer truck, but then but
the milk truck was
yeah,
funnier just
probably the
because of how it
Corvette.
played out. The
Oh, that
Corvette
was
was
amazing,
hilarious
right?
because
Like,
the minute it pulled up, you were like, "Oh shit!" Look,
yeah, his nice cars.
KO's awesome. He calls out the
Does he?
go.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah, come
getting
on,
the
stop
fan
it.
coming out of me. Does Austin actually come out tonight?
Somebody's got to show up before
If you don't
Mania,
get-
Chris.
I was saying that last week.
He's so good.
Oh, is he saying
So good, and I
he
think
put
people
up the
underrate
video?
him. What?
Is he saying he put up that video so we could pay homage to Stone Cold?
No, he's saying he dressed up like him to pay homage. Homage.
Oh,
Yeah.
Isn't that what I said? Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that.
I don't know.
Look, he's calling it out that he's the main event. The first time in history, I think, ladies and gentlemen, out there, smart people of the wrestling world, has there ever been a segment to close a WrestleMania before?
Well, yeah, because it's not an official match yet. Like, I'm guessing something's going to happen where ref ends.
They get.
You don't think a ref's going to end up coming out?
No, they can't. They would. No way, Chris.
The way they're building this up, like, I'm not going to say it's a disappointment, but like, is that not a disappointment? Like, I'm almost expecting him to come out in his gear.
Sorry, I'm so distracted by KO right now. He is dusting this. He is not wasting anything. It's so good. Like throwing the what's at the crowd is amazing. And he answering the own question. What? 19 years. That's how long. Amazing. But here's the thing, Chris. If he was going to compete in a match, there's no way they wouldn't be telling us 2 months ago or a month ago and blowing it up. After 19 years, Austin's going to step in the ring and go toe-to-toe with KO. There's no way that's a surprise.
Seems to be the theme. Look at the Cody's.
I think the Matrix just glitched.
No, like I think my cat's screwing shit up. But I think we said it a couple weeks ago. I'm so glad it was Owens and not anybody else.
Yeah, true.
But do you think this is their way? Of if it's not officially a match and Austin kicks the shit out of Owens,
yes,
then it's like Owens doesn't take a loss technically.
No, they just make him look like a punk on the biggest stage of them all in the main event spot, but he didn't lose. I guess
you'd expect him to run his mouth until they get a match,
right? But I mean, if Austin doesn't want a match, Austin doesn't want a match. Top 3 in history? I don't know, Nick. That's bold. I put him up there. I don't know, top 3. No, maybe top 10. And don't get me wrong, I love the guy. I just think he's a little farther off at this point. We'll see where the rest of his career goes. I just don't think he's done enough. There's been some stellar heels. I mean, we just watched Triple H retire, and he was a stellar heel. There's you can add some there. Austin was a good heel.
No, like Edge would be like just from recent history. Edge, Triple H. You could put Kane. I get like
Kane, yeah.
the problem with Owens is kind of just, and it's not necessarily his fault. Like, because whenever he does get something, he usually smashes it. But
What does the back of his T-shirt say?
I don't know yet. But he just kind of gets. He's just been too much up and down for Owens to be kind of the top three. But he is up there, and he is one of my favorites, like all time.
See, he's still selling it as like if you try, we're coming without a fight, but if you try to fight me, Ronnie, I'm happy for the Steiner brothers too. I'm a little surprised that they made the call to Scott. Do you think Rick sat him down?
Do you think they just called? They called Braun, said, "You want your belt back? You got to make a phone call for us."
Right? I wasn't even thinking that. I was just thinking that Rick called Scott and he was like, "Listen, man, Braun's doing his thing. I mean, Rex. I mean, Braun. I don't, like the kid. He's doing his thing. We're gonna do this. Don't screw it up. Like give him the heart to heart. Like this isn't about you anymore. Just go say thank you."
2 words and leave. Let's go.
Yeah, right. I don't know if Stone Cold wrestles this Mania, but I follow him on Instagram and he's been posting a lot more stuff about nutrition. He could be trying to get lean for a match. I don't know. I mean, I thought he could pull it off, Chris. I talked about it way back in January with you.
He's always working out. He's in great shape. There's been times he comes out and he looks bigger than he was when he was a wrestler, and he looks like he's in better shape. I believe, and I could be wrong, but I don't think he stopped drinking completely, but like he's really like toned down his drinking.
I don't know.
And I think I actually even read something that like he started maybe using marijuana or like eating marijuana. So that might be helping with the whole getting lean thing as well. Ricochet.
Ricochet on Raw.
So yeah, no, I definitely think he could pull it off.
Yeah. Well, who can't pull a match off? Are you still?
No, I got distracted halfway through my answer with all the lights.
All the lights. Yeah. Okay. Squirrel. No. No IC belt, no US belt at Mania. At all. No match.
Well, we're gonna see Stone Cold. It's okay this year. It's Stone Cold.
That's insane, considering what
the
IC belt used to mean.
Well, especially like with like our first memory lane there of like Scott Hall, somebody who made it so prestigious and so important, and for it to not even be on Mania this time of the year, like that sucks. Like even if it's on maybe the pre-show or something, that kind of just sucks.
No, but it's crazy. Like, I mean, it should be it should be actually competed for. It should matter. I mean, where people talk about your shows being garbage, this is one of those areas where you have Sheamus and Ridge Holland every single week in the middle of SmackDown. Well, put a belt on somebody and have it matter a little bit. Like let's get something that matters in the middle of the show, not just it's nothing. I mean, Shinsuke lost it not even on TV. It was just now it's Sammy's, now it's not. What? Like, it is crazy to me that they don't care about those second. Like, for a guy who grew up in the business like Vince, does he not ever look at it and go, shit, those things used to mean something? I used to have to fight guys over the belts. I used to have to sit them down in rooms, and we argued about whether or not they were going to get the belt or lose the belt, or they didn't want to give it up or didn't want to go over against someone or under on somebody. But now those belts mean nothing.
Well, like I said, you got the Razor Ramones, the HBKs, even let's just stick with Razor Ramon, Scott Hall, where it was like you had to pass him to get to that next level, and that's kind of what the IC title meant. Like it was a step on your way, and usually if you held that title, how that run went dictated on whether you went up, whether you stayed in the mid card. Like it meant, like it was part of your progression.
Yep.
Nowadays, and like Roman would be a perfect example of it, where like there wasn't that progression really. It was just like, ooh, he's gonna be like in the main storyline in the title, right? Like they kind of skipped that when that's where it kind of gets lost now,
right?
And you get the same guys just fighting in a circle all the time.
Give Scott Steiner the mic all day long. Now I want to see what this guy has to say. You said it was a 7-second delay might be in order.
That might not even be long enough.
I'll call that stoned cold.
Stone cold. Yes. If
Wah, wah. I like it. I like it, Nick. I like it. Good stuff. Like the channel. Thank you so much. We appreciate the love.
Nice to see you.
Thank you for being here tonight. We are rolling along. And if you haven't been here before, we are Wrestling for Life Network. Just as we're still in another commercial, just remind everybody we're here all week long. 7 days a week, you get content from us. We're putting out our daily news. We're having a lot of fun. There's 2 more members to this squad, Will and LJ. LJ brings it with the updates. Will is on the watch parties. Will also has a podcast coming along with myself. And then you and I have Memory Lane, where we relive some of the biggest moments of superstars. On Mania weekend, we're going to be doing The Undertaker, Chris, and his Mania moments.
Yeah, it's we didn't want to. No, we didn't want to. Not squish it. Just Undertaker, Austin, Triple H were kind of up for discussion, and we just thought with Undertaker going in and Mania, we'll make it like a specialized video, and then they'll eventually get their own videos, probably 2 parts because of just who they are and how great. And you could probably sit there for a whole day just watching their stuff. So no, it's a lot of fun, and there's going to be lots to choose from for Undertaker and Wrestlemania.
Absolutely. I sat and watched like almost 2 hours of WrestleMania matches with Undertaker the other day because we were thinking about it, and I'm like, well, I better refresh my memory. And that's when I messaged you the other night, and I'm like, man, 25, 26, and 27 are all insane. Like, even the match against Batista was underrated. It was a decent match. And we got Austin Theory here, by the way.
You were like, maybe we do like 2 or 3 full matches or something. And like his match against his Edge, like there's so many. His early career, not so much, because it was kind of more of a spectacle then. But like his later years, like Edge, HBK, Triple H, Batista, like the list just goes on of just just amazing matches. Just amazing matches. And
big story. Not a whole lot of moves. Like you knew the moves and some punches and kicks and then some chair shots. But it was very simple, but big story.
Well, and some of them are
it's going to be a good match.
If I remember correctly, it should be. But I'm guessing McAfee's getting involved somehow. But some of his matches are like 30, 40 minutes long. Like,
oh yeah, epic. They never end.
Right? So, no, there's some of the best storytelling of all time in those matches. So, it's going to be quite a list to put together, even just making it as specific as WrestleMania.
We got a lot to choose
Undertaker. It's still going to be quite a lot, and it's going to be a lot of fun to put it together.
Yeah, I vote that we ignore the fact that he lost at Mania. Yeah, it definitely should be, Chris. But once again, thank you, Powerbomb Nation. Thank you, everyone else who have liked and subscribed. As I've said, we had to start over from scratch. We started from the basement. We're working our way back up. and we're rebuilding brick by brick. We're having a whole lot of fun doing it. Me and the team, Chris here, Will, LJ, and we're having so much fun. New crowd, new group of fans, and it's just fun to sit around, talk wrestling. If you are a fan of wrestling and a fan of a good time, this is the place to be. And we're getting Ricochet and Austin Theory, and I'm kind of okay with it. Mr. Perfect and Rick Rude are who I remember as great. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mr. Perfect in particular. I mean, man.
Oh,
that
yeah.
guy. And they had real good matches. Again, it would matter. And I know everybody always, the crutch of this argument is wait. Give him the belt. Give him the belt. What the even the fans in attendance are like, what just happened? What?
Because he has a match. I told you this should be a good match.
It was.
I told you it should be, and the key word was should be. I thought McAfee was gonna come out. How does he not come out one bit?
They didn't have anyone kicking around that could have done a job other than your IC champion, who hasn't been what?
So because he has this special match against your announcer, you're gonna put him over on your Intercontinental Champion. So
give Austin the belt.
Just shitting on tradition every time he comes out with that belt. You might as well retire it. Just have the one belt.
That's a bold statement. But yeah, I mean, how does it just drop? Again, it's just no sense of what that meant. And I actually saw a post today about John Cena with the U.S. title and the U.S. challenge. That's John Cena. He wasn't a mid-carder. That wasn't a mid-card title. He elevated that title and was happy doing it, and he defended it every week. Do you know why? Because then your heavyweight champion doesn't get defended your heavyweight championship doesn't get defended every week, and it becomes special when that happens. But you have your mid-card titles, your other titles, to be the workhorses, to be the Macho Mans, to be the Steamboats, to be the Hunter Helmsleys, the guys that put in work. Even Rock was a good IC champion. Austin was a good IC champion. All these guys ran through that belt, and that's all you got to do on your board to plan out the show. Top belt, that belt. IC on this show, US. That's how they get booked. 1, 2. It's simple. Can't be that hard to figure out.
No, kind of like what I said there. This should be a good match. The key word, I think you said there, was your workhorses. So then, like you said, the way they do it, if you stick to that model that it kind of used to be, it elevates and makes other things more important just by having that there. Everything now is just geared towards that top storyline. Mm-hmm. And that's horrible. It's
what's worse, that or the Viking Raiders passing out every time they get punched?
That is because you're at least the Viking Raiders don't have the belts, but I'm almost at a loss for words. That's just insanity that they would just do that, and it's not surprising because we've seen them do it over and over again. But
it
used to be something special.
It absolutely blows my mind, sir.
Because it just shouldn't happen. Like you said, it's so simple. It's such an easy model, such an easy system to follow, right? You have the main belt, you have this belt, and right. So then you see your main belt getting fought for at pay-per-views and bigger events, and even if it is on Raw, it's a little more spaced out, and then you're not seeing Seth Rollins 800 times, or right. You can kill a good portion of your show with two guys just stealing it over something that is supposed to be something special.
Yeah, man. I mean, it really is disappointing. And anybody who's been a wrestling fan for years, you understood that. And I just don't get, like, again, what blows my mind is you have people who were around the business forever. Like, and again, Vince, people say what you want about Vince. He's a millionaire, he's this, he's that. We know, but he grew up making, like, he was such a big influence on this business, on this industry. He has to know that stuff like that is shit, that it's not good. It just alienates the true fans, and the casual fans don't give a shit either way. So why do it? And maybe it's too much of a rant. Maybe we're getting too upset. But I mean, man, Ricochet's good. You could have given us a good match there, even if he lost. I don't like it, but let's say Austin Theory gets some fluky roll-up win to give him some momentum going towards Pat. Fine. But it's still shit. I mean, he lost clean and looks bad. It doesn't have a match at Mania. There you go. What is one of your guys' favorite WrestleMania entrances? We just saw one of mine. Was the Triple H one? It was one of my favorites, where he came out as the King.
Sorry, I was getting distracted with the Triple H promo and the stuff they're announcing right now.
Hi, yeah.
I'm here. I'm a fan. It happens.
Right.
No, because I was thinking about it the other day. There's like nobody left from the Attitude Era anymore, and it's like that was when I grew up. That's when I got my love for this. Like, they're almost all gone. It's sad. My favorite entrance would probably be like 17 of Undertaker's. I don't know if that's cheating, because
if that happens again, you're going to get blocked.
But
just warning you. Sorry to interrupt, Chris. Cena Open Challenge was amazing. Owens and Zayn both got their debuts in it. Absolutely. Remember those nights?
Well, even no, I don't think it was a belt, but even that was how Cena came into the WWE, was an open challenge, right? Like, that it created so much buzz. People looked forward to it, and like you said, it was starting to give like some notoriety. And look, this is actually important. It is John Cena fighting every single week for that belt, and I don't know where they went with it, but it didn't go very far after he didn't have it.
And to credit, I mean, the Miz held on to the IC belt like it was gold, like, you know what I mean, like legit gold. Like he hugged that belt. He almost treated that belt like Ciampa treats the NXT title. He made it seem like it was the most important thing in the world, and you believed that for a long time.
He's another one that when he has it, it seems to get a little bit more elevated. He's usually the bad guy, and you see the dirty tactics, and he does anything and everything to hold that title. He's one of those better champions that has held that IC belt.
Bam and Beard, I completely agree. Almost all of the matches were incredible. I think, okay. So he agrees again. We're talking about it. And I mean, I'll never forget that Owens debut. And I mean, the video of his kid watching was cool too. But again, you didn't know who most fans like you and I, we were, oh shit, that's Kevin Owens. We knew where he came from. Other fans were like, weren't sure who it was. And then he goes in there and gives you a barn burner of a match. You're like, oh, okay. And again, you're just into it. Oh, Belair's back with no voice. Oh, Crazy Dale says hi to Nick. Nick says hi back. Welcome.
Hey,
Mr.
Hey, Crazy Dale.
Ooh, Powerbomb Nation was a nice take on that one. Top three.
I don't know.
I mean, Miz is always... He's a hard debate because he has the accolades, but he doesn't really have the praise. It's a tough one. Top 10 for sure.
Has he broke the record for most reigns yet? I thought he tied it, or he's very close. Or is it still Jericho? But top 3, maybe top 5 for me.
I think it's still Jericho.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
think maybe top 5 for me.
yeah,
Top 10, 5 to
he's in my
10,
top
somewhere
10.
probably in there.
Yeah, he's definitely top 3 of the last, since 2000.
Yeah, he might be the top. Like, yeah, him and
He might
like
number 1 in the last
Jericho.
10 years. Okay, we're rolling. We're catching. Yeah, welcome, brother. Yeah, welcome, folks. Thank you for being here tonight with us as we watch. We got Belair in the ring right now, and she's letting Becky have a piece of her mind, letting her know she's not about to take this match laying down. Seth freaking Rollins to Wrestlemania. Yeah, is it going to be Cody? Is it going to be someone else? Are we going to go somewhere else with this?
Yeah, I hope it kind of be a disappointment to Will's point earlier. If it's not Cody, it would have to be like a Cena or somebody huge at this point. Like it can't be a Goldberg. It can't be someone not on that level because everybody's expecting Cody. Everybody's kind of expecting AEW Cody.
Yeah, that'll be the interesting part. Becky comes out of the back. Was she under the ring? Holy shit. And the guys still know when to put the music on for her. That's the best part.
Mm-hmm.
She must have her cell phone with her. I've never been a big fan of The Miz, but he's held the middle card down solidly for as long as time. Absolutely, Nick. Mm-hmm. I think that's the interesting thing about him. And the one thing you will say about The Miz, and I mean, we've seen a lot of examples, he's into what he's doing. He's convicted. He's selling it hard. He never half-assed anything, whether you love or hate him. Oh, big chair shot.
No, I'm not saying he's on the same level, but he's at times and at moments he's kind of felt like that Razor Ramon, where you had to go through him to kind of move on.
Is
But
she
really?
They're going after the hair.
There's no way. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked again, but there's no way.
No, I'm with you on this. I'm not paying attention to anything you're saying right now. What is happening? No way.
Yeah,
where's Will Smith when we need him? Oh, no. You can't take that move with scissors in your hand. She dropped them. She dropped
dangerous.
Looked dangerous, didn't it?
But no, a little bit. But no, The Miz, like, especially early on in his career, I hated The Miz. And then just over time, he's just gotten a lot better. And like you said, he's just so much better. His mic work, his in-ring work, like, he's come a long way. And it's cool to see him grow.
I think you missed my comment twice. Probably, Skittle. You're actually not really, making me overly happy right now. So you keep picking and choosing. I'll keep picking and choosing. So if we can all stay on the same level and just be cool, we'll be great. Jericho, number 1, of course. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue with what Jericho did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, here we go again. Oh, no. Becky getting a haircut?
Is this going to be a hair versus hair match?
She cut it. She cut Becky's hair. Oh, my God.
Do you think they're going to turn this into a hair versus hair match?
Yes, they've been talking about it. But, I mean, if you already give her a haircut.
How bad are these security guards? I guess she's holding scissors.
Yeah, I wouldn't go after her. She's got scissors, man. Hair versus hair. There we go.
Wow.
Well, Belair's back now. At least they're like, listen, nobody gives a squirt about this match at all. All right, let's try something. At least they're trying something.
Hair versus hair. No, I'll give them credit. That's pretty cool. But do you kind of already know that Bianca's going to win then? Because do you really see them messing with her hair?
Why not? I think it's more impactful if Belair loses.
Like, she's been growing it for how long?
I don't know. Is it real?
Like,
LOL.
I don't know. I've never
Crazy
touched it.
Dale. Miz is always dry as hell. MJF is better, and you know it. Yeah, there you go. MJF is on a different level right now. He's just killing it.
Yeah, but he's still new, so he's got a long way to go to have a career like the Miz's. But yeah,
Oh my God, Becky's losing her noodle. By the way, we kind of skipped over it, but favorite Mania entrances of all time. The Fiends was amazing, but Bama Beard's point here,
yes.
it was the most awful booked thing I've ever seen in my
Oh.
life. I like Undertaker WrestleMania 20, Triple H King of Kings entrance. That's the one where he held up like the skulls and shit. I think.
There's
You
so many.
deserve
Dude, I'm
it.
so bad with.
You got any?
Probably
Tough,
the Triple
right?
H ones. Like you just name them all. Like what do you? Fiend
I
was
only said
great.
two.
How can you go wrong with any Undertaker ones?
I know it's kind of a cheat, but 20 was when he came back from the dead, so it was really cool.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, let's just go with that.
Nick says to Bama, another 10 out of 10 take. There you go. Folks are live. I like it. Nick, Becky is a buzz cut. I could see her doing it. I really could. I have no doubt that Becky would go that far. She's done it before. She'll do it again. Cult leader Bray, top 3 heel. He's the reason I got back into wrestling after 10-year hiatus. You know, he was one of the reasons that I got back into wrestling. Top
He
3
just didn't have the
currently.
longevity, like maybe, yeah. Obviously all time I think would be a stretch just because WWE always seemed to find a way to screw it up somehow.
But yeah, no, like I mean, Bray was amazing. I mean, when I first kind of started getting back into wrestling after a little bit of way, it was really it was a lot of Bray. I was, I remember looking at you guys being like, "Who is this? What is going on? What's with the?" It was cool, man. I really do think it was cool. It was creative. It was different. But like you said, they squashed it over and over again. This guy has all these powers. He's the eater of worlds. Lost. You're like, shit. Okay, maybe he sucks. I think they would
I'm not
chop me
excited
off
for
the
this.
air. Yeah. Bomber Nation thinks. You don't think so?
I don't know. That's tough. Like I think she's gonna take it.
Hey.
I think it's a Beck. I think it would suit Becky more. Like have a Demi Moore and was it G.I. Jane or G.I. Joe or whatever it was
today? You're gonna bring up G.I. Jane today. Of all days, you're gonna bring up G.I. Jane today.
Too soon?
Too soon? No, not too soon. That was the Smith comment. Perfect. Good timing on that one. Undertaker were the hands. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When the hands were coming out of the fog. Yeah, that was dope too.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to say CM Punk with Nexus, Wyatt family with a slim margin. Ooh.
Was it WrestleMania that Shawn? No.
I got the Wyatt family too by a slim margin, Nick.
I'd have to do some research, but yeah, if to get like a specific one, because I'm not even sure which.
You're still thinking about the entrance? Shawn Michaels coming from the roof. It's an easy one.
There you go.
Right? Everyone always talks about the rappelling from the roof. There's been some crazy ones, though. Honestly, that was cool. Well, I'm back on commercial. So, ladies and gentlemen, just to remind everybody, if you haven't been here before, this is Wrestling for Life Network. That's Chris. I'm KJ. Will and LJ are hanging out at home right now, but we are having a shit ton of fun. We are partway through the kickoff to our WrestleMania week. A little bit of time to go. Are you enjoying the show tonight? He's distracted again.
Yeah, I get to hang out with you.
Hi.
You say I'm distracted again? I was listening the whole time. I was here.
Stop acting like we're dating. It's going to
as much
confuse
as
people.
as much as that is not the reason we have the same last name. But no, it's been a pretty good show. It's been better than the past couple of weeks. So you expected it with the announcements of what? Are you pointing at me for?
I didn't. I was just going to let you finish your point, and then I had a thought.
Oh,
you made me
okay.
think something.
No, it's been better than the last few weeks, and with the announcements of like the SmackDown and some of the other guys, Roman coming over, and you kind of expected it to be a little bigger of a show. So could it have been better? Yes. Ricochet and the Viking Raiders getting dumped on is mind-boggling, but it's been all right. It's been an okay go-home show so far.
You think so? Yeah, I mean, it's been a good pace, but I think one thing that it definitely makes me think is that, shit, this show could be a whole lot better if you only had one roster. Right? The show's better when you got, you have the guys and the girls loaded up, right? We got Becky and Belair in one segment, then you got Drew comes out, and then before that was Lashley. You're like, oh, shit, this show is stacked. Instead of spreading it out over two shows, it does feel kind of nice.
Well, how many times have you seen Seth Rollins compared to how many times did you see Seth Rollins last week?
Touche.
To your point, yes, correct. And I think that's where this is headed. I think you've been saying that for a long time. It's going to eventually be a unified kind of roster here coming up, but
I think it would be way better
with what they've done to the rosters and their lack of skill for writing it for the roster they did have. At this point, you might as well, because what else are just spreading it out, and even then, you're still just seeing the same people over and over again. At least when, like you see tonight, it's spread out. You're seeing more people. It's not the same people over and over again.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a very, very valid point. And I mean, like you said, there's just more depth, so it just feels like there's a better flow to the show. I'm not bitching about the commercials as much because when you get all that promo and all that boring shit, you get to the commercial and you're like, these commercials are always. This has been pretty good paced.
Mm-hmm. No, they've kept up the momentum. What? Yeah. Sorry, go on there.
I was just getting caught up with Dirks Bentley and trying to see who the performers are at Wrestlemania. Brantley Gilbert. I was way off. Skittle says he's been Raw's been disappointed for a decade. It's definitely been a lack. Oh, Becky's back and upset, folks.
I wouldn't say it's been disappointing for a decade, but they've certainly had moments.
Becky gonna beat up the reporter.
As a whole, to loop it all in and say the whole show of Raw has been garbage for a decade, I think would be a little much. Yeah, there's been a lot of disappointing stuff over the decade, but I wouldn't say the whole show. There's been some really good stuff that has happened.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's just a throwaway sentence. But at the end of the day, I mean, Becky's pissed. Called Bella a bitch and said she's coming to get her. So we'll see where that goes at Mania. I believe that's night one as well, and it's probably going to be the opening match. With Steph on the back of Triple H.
They look like badasses.
That was a dope entrance. That was insane. When she did like the preamble, I forgot about that. That's a good point. Is that the one with the skull?
Well, see, I'm not sure which.
No,
yeah. I get mixed up. Which ones are like?
They kind of just overlap.
Yeah. See, I get them. Yeah. Right. There's been so many entrances on SummerSlam, like other shows. Like I'd have to sit down and like look into what was on WrestleMania. At this moment, I can't really remember. But yeah, that one there, whatever show it was on, they look like badasses when they did that.
Yeah, and I mean, her whole speech was wicked.
Yeah.
Wasn't that against Daniel Bryan? I do believe so. That sounds about right. The one thing with the skull was against Sting. Yes, Nick. Thank you for the clarification on that. But yeah, the one with the skulls was
you're talking
the King of the Kings one with again the Sting match.
The Terminator one.
No, the Terminator one was a different one. See, they're all similar. Wasn't the Terminator when he?
I thought that's he went up on the platform and
that's the Terminator one. Yeah.
And
no, there was a different one where he had
and that was kind of
the crown on his head, and yeah, I mean, see, there's similarities here.
Yeah, I think you're talking about the one with Charlotte, Sasha, and Alexa were the girls that took the.
Yes.
That one was. I don't remember. Sorry, folks. I said
we came to that conclusion. It was the Terminator. There you go.
But I think the Terminator was Sting.
Yes.
Okay, we did agree on that. Okay.
Yes, we got there. Said the same thing differently. So we got McIntyre, Madcap. Is this a thing?
And Corbin. It seems like this is silly.
Why would you do this?
Why would you do See, they screw up their own momentum. And yeah.
Anyone else there have an issue with why they're booking it like this? We're about to see Corbin versus Drew at Mania. If he beats them both now, it's going to be stupid. Now Corbin's going to walk out to cause a cliffhanger. Madcap's going to get jobbed again, but who cares about Madcap anyway?
No, so what is this going to end up? He beats Corbin, and then Corbin and Madcap feud finally. Madcap goes face.
Who cares? I don't give a shit. Why? I don't even care.
I had a feeling that was going to be your answer.
Like, I don't care. I don't care if they quit, if they get fired. I don't care if they break up, break a leg. I don't care anything about this. And even this whole thing with Drew, like, even this here, like, come on, Drew's smarter than that.
Like, in as much as yes, Drew and Corbin, like I like Corbin as a performer. McIntyre is great. Like that is a great finisher. What Corbin just did or is about to do on your screen. But like, why is this on Mania over your IC title or your US title? Same with Omos and Lashley. Like. As great as they are, like that's two matches right there that should be your title belts.
Oh, great! Someone stole
the
sword again.
If it doesn't involve them, then so be it.
I think the most disappointing thing about Corbin is somehow around after all of these years. I think there's upside to Corbin. I think there is a good to Corbin. I just think they book him like garbage, and you never believed him as a big bad guy. You just didn't because. I don't know. And this whole shit, it's bad. But even corporate Corbin was a pain in the ass and you hated him and he won matches. No,
I think he has a spot. I think he definitely has a spot and he's had his moments where like you really don't like his character. There we go.
I love the fans. We officially confirmed that we got it. All right. Took us a minute to get there. It's hard to recollect everything.
Like Corbin's.
Corbin's what? I can't believe you're still talking about Corbin. No.
I'm not. Edge is on TV. I'm not listening to you. Silence.
Wait, what? Oh,
this is awesome.
You think so? What do the fans think?
No, his look, it's just I'm digging it, like everything about it. He kind of looks like he's in like a lawyer's office or something.
That's intense. Yeah, Edge looks like I feel.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to this match.
But AJ. Well, yeah, you beat him with a chair. Oh.
See, that's how you do a proper crazy laugh.
Just don't make it cringy. That was good. Corbin could actually be great.
That was awesome.
Yeah, if his booking wasn't such shit, dude was the most protected finisher in the business. Yeah, 100%. Nobody kicks out at the end of days. Period.
Mm-hmm. No, I love his finisher, and I was kind of saying it, talking about him earlier. Somebody didn't like it. No, he's good. He's good. He's good, and he's had his moments. I think he can be better, and stuff like this storyline with Madcap, it's kind of just whatever. He can do better though.
Yeah, I mean, Corbin can be good. I mean, I thought they were going to use the whole going poor thing to babyface him. And the writers were like, not much work it would take to make you guys believe that Corbin is a good guy. So they just bailed on that and let him hit the jackpot in Vegas. It was some stupid nonsense. But, yeah, it's weak sauce.
No, since they got into that storyline, it was still I never liked it because like back in the day you can get away with that kind of storyline. You believe like you didn't know about what the wrestlers' lives were like. You see Corbin on Instagram, you see like you can look up their net worth and how much they get paid every year. And is there a chance, yes, that he blew all his money? 100%. But do you realistically buy it that like this guy is all of a sudden broke? And I don't know. I just never bought into it. I just thought the whole storyline from the very beginning, right? Like the whole storyline just was bullshit.
Yeah,
like, you couldn't. It was just gimmicky and silly,
and not in a good way. And it basically led us to Madcap. It led us to, but it's a whole lot of nothing. And I mean, to your point, you couldn't find even Corbin. Okay, Corbin versus Drew for the IC belt. Great, let's do it.
100%.
Right? I don't give a shit. Let's do it. Make it matter. Make it mean something. Those belts have to be used somewhere.
No, you'd rather get this match, and I think the point of it's going to be some Madcap turns on Corbin or something like that, and it's yay, that's exciting.
I can't even see it because who would give a? What's the point? It'd be the most like
just walked out on him.
Well, all right, but that's how it's supposed to happen to the goon, right?
I don't know.
I guess. Well, we're on another commercial, folks. So just remind you, we're here all week long, and I can't wait for this weekend, Chris. We are insane. Thursday night, we're going to do Impact Wrestling. We're going to do Joey Janela's Spring Break. We're just going to stay on, hang out with the fans. If anybody is a fan of Joey Janela or GCW or John Moxley or AJ Gray, it's going to be a great night. And then we're going to go into the mega show on Friday. I don't know how we're going to pull it off. It's going to be a lot of noise. We're all going to need like some hand signals or something to not talk over each other, but we're going to bring everybody, every bit of content. We're going to watch the Super Card of Honor. Then we're going to jump into SmackDown. We got Rampage. We got the Hall of Fame. And then we have Impact and the Metaverse matches. So another jam-packed night. Going to be several hours of us on live. And then we come back Saturday and Sunday, both at 12 at noon Eastern time. We are going live both days, and we are not stopping until the wrestling stops. So hopefully you're getting used to seeing us and you're like seeing us, because we're going to be here all weekend long. We're going to be 30 plus hours in 4 days. We can't wait. It's going to be madness. You're going to deal with some manic people, ups and downs, emotional curves. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to have a good time. And now we got AJ on screen.
Yeah, we might not look as good as we did at the beginning of the weekend, or sound as good as we did at the beginning of the weekend, but
I think we look good, bro.
You might hear some cursing and some other stuff, but we're gonna do our best to bring you as much content and not miss a single minute of any wrestling that is going on. And it's, tell everyone you know. Let's make this the biggest party of well, it feels like winter today, but I was gonna say spring.
Well, let's just pretend it's spring. We're going to heat things up a little bit. And we got Boogs here now. Boogs. Do you like his gimmick now that he's got a sing-along going?
I miss Elias.
All right, talk about it for a
he's
second.
good. Like,
I gotta grab a drink, Chris.
Yeah, whatever, go. No, he's good. You can see, like, he's big. If that's him actually playing the guitar, which I think it is, it's pretty good, and maybe he's better at it than Elias was. I think Nakamura deserves better than hanging out with him. I think Elias deserves better because he spent so much time. They spent so much energy on sending him to this bar and that bar and filming him here and there and the CD or the album and all this different stuff with him. And then just he was so, like, the fans would be so loud with him when he would go WWE stands for it. They were with him. And just to kind of, like, do nothing. Like, I thought at some point they were going to eventually, like, kind of, work his way up. And he kind of never got there. They kind of always just left him in the middle, just in the middle of nowhere. I thought he did some really cool stuff. I thought his songs were cool. They were funny. The crowd loved them. I thought it could have been better. And hey, but even there, yes, Boogs, yes, is, like I said, is probably better at it than Elias. And maybe that was part of the reason Elias has now had to change everything he's done. But even then, make it interesting. Make Boogs come in and make it a guitar versus guitar match or something where, right, or the loser can never sing again or never play again. Some kind of something that made sense as to why Elias all of a sudden just had to drop everything. Right? If Becky Lynch goes bald at Mania because it's a hair versus hair match, you get it. Like, if Elias disappears and has to change everything and come back, there should be some kind of there should have been some kind of story to it. But Boogs, yes, to KJ's point, Boogs has kind of gotten over. He is really good on the guitar. He is a big guy. He's been pretty good in the ring. So I get why, but it's just so anticlimactic just to kind of, bring one guy in because he has a guitar. We got to get rid of the other guy. They're supposed to have two different shows, technically. Did they say main event? I would have missed that. I agree, Bama, that Elias to me is better than Boogers. Elias was hurt. I believe that's why he initially kind of disappeared, was he got hurt. And then in that time, Boogs, I believe, has come up, and at one point, I believe there was a report where Elias cut his hair and shaved his beard off and was completely different. And the old Elias was dead. He may have even released something on his Twitter or Instagram, like a little video or something saying the old Elias was dead. But there's just you haven't seen or heard anything of it since. I'm kind of hoping maybe they're like, oh shoot, he needs to grow his hair and beard back because he was awesome like that, and he doesn't look very good with it short. I didn't see him with short hair, so I don't know. He could look great. I like I said, I haven't seen him. I just thought it was once again just something that was over, and they kind of just wasted it. And as a fan, like, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed when that spotlight was on him. One of the best segments ever was him and Kevin Owens sitting in the ring under the spotlight. And I don't know if anybody out there remembers. And the fans were booing so loud he couldn't even. You couldn't think, like, they couldn't even talk on the mic.
No,
so
they were
turn around and come to this point, not that long after, I guess. Kind of sad. It doesn't really make sense in my mind.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean it's been a far cry, and apparently the rumor was he looked too much like Macho Man without the hair or with the hair. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. We're back into a commercial. I thought they said that Shinsuke and Bugs was hanging out, or they were watching the main event. If it's the main event already, what's happening at the end of this show?
I was talking, so I missed that.
I thought you were telling me I was talking, Dave.
No, I was not. No, I didn't hear. Well, I missed it. If that is what they said, I have no idea. Mm-hmm. They usually don't pull their main events out this early.
Yeah. So something's up.
So unless they're just about to go on a run of commercials and replays,
yeah, maybe
something might be up for the end of this show.
Yep.
But I don't think it's anything that we're gonna get really, really excited about.
Maybe not, right? So
you already seen Roman.
My buddy Enzo. Yeah, I've talked to Enzo. Enzo was good for what he was. I know he had some backstage drama and people hated it, but on the microphone, I mean, there's not many people as naturally talented on a microphone as he is. And have you seen him lately? He's jacked now.
No, he's kind of followed that Morrissey path, where he's just kind of seemed to get in the gym and get jacked, get into great shape. And look, is he the best wrestler in the ring? No. He kind of has that more old school vibe to him where it's a little bit more gimmicky, a little bit more of a show. And you always need those kind of guys on this. And I think he did it very well. And then, like you said, on the mic, he's just – there's not many like him nowadays that can just command the mic the way he does.
No, he really does have an absolute great command. Him and Morrissey lost to the Hardy Boys this week, so in a small show. And yeah, apparently from all reports, I saw Enzo take on Matt Hardy a couple months ago, and you know they both got some juice, but it was a good match. Yeah, Enzo's doing his independent circle and their circuit, and who knows? I mean, I'm surprised yeah, I mean. Is it a little surprising, or do the stories precede him? So that's why nobody's taking a chance on him. But he really is charismatic. I mean, that night where he shut down 205 and had all the guys around the ring and was giving them shit, it was amazing. That was amazing. Like, are you kidding? And like Nick said, like that pop after Mania when the music hit, the place went bananas.
Mm-hmm.
Like that intro was
they had the fans. Oh, 100% over, right? Like they had the fans behind them. They were excited. Like you said, when they first came, it was a loud pop and fans were pumped.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is sad that the backstage stuff couldn't, I guess, be controlled and whatever, but I don't know. Maybe one day you can see him come back, or maybe together on Impact or somewhere. But no, you sent me the clip of the Hardy match, and I'm like, man, he still puts on a good show. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
If I had the money, yeah, I'd have him on board.
Why not, right? And it all depends. If he's a cancer in the locker room, you can't. But if he's lived and learned, if he's grown up, matured, I mean, I couldn't imagine what it's like being young and all of a sudden money starts getting thrown your way and you're living large and you're on private jets and you're going here and doing this and doing that. It's a lot. KJ and Chris, if you guys had to create a stable with 2 single male wrestlers, tag team, and a female single wrestler, and a mouthpiece, who would they be? Holy shit. Mouthpiece is Jim Cornette. I'm going to jump on that.
Oh, mine would.
You're going to take Heyman?
Heyman. Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't.
Taz is in the mix, by the way. But nonetheless, I made my pick. Tag team, ever? Oh, give me the Legion of Doom. Let's go old school.
Let's go Steiner Brothers.
No, you're going to go Hall of Famers. I like it. 2 single males.
Might as well.
Triple H and Angle.
Oh, you took my second. Austin. HBK.
And I'm going to jump on the female because I'm taking her first is Trish.
Female then. That's not Trish. Screw it. I'm going crazy. Luna Vachon.
Wow. Going with the heat.
Let's
All
go.
right, take it easy. Good night, Crazy Dale. Thank you for stopping by. It was good.
Have a good night.
Much appreciated, Nick. It's so weird to me that Carmella was engaged to Big Cass before she was. Yeah, you visualize that, Corey.
It happens.
It happened. That's hard to watch.
I'm not. Yeah, and hey, but I don't know. Anyways, yeah.
I just hope the rest.
Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. That's a tough go. Caveat that they have to be current wrestlers or now you tell us. You suck, Anthony. Not actually, but current wrestlers are AEW. Oh shit. Well, then I want FTR. I want Thunder Rosa. I want.
Hey! Some kind of rotation here. Just list.
I was trying to be quick about it. RK Bros in the ring, by the way.
The days.
Who did you pick?
I'm picking Asuka.
Oh wow.
Oh,
double RKO blocked.
Tag team. Who did you say? Usos?
No, I said FTR.
FTR. Oh, I'm saying Usos. Or no, Briscoes.
You're going Briscoes, them boys. I'll give you that. That's a good pick. We'll find out on Friday.
And what's the other? Mouthpiece.
Ooh, a current mouthpiece. I'm going Taz then.
Don Callis.
Yeah, if you want some serious heat.
Canadian boy right there.
And
then what was it? Two
single
singles
competitors.
wrestlers? Brian. I'm getting him before you.
That's rude. It's rude. You knew I was going to take Brian.
And then you probably know
Can I
what my
take
number
Bray?
2 is. That's why I said no. Oh, this is Ray. Bray? Does it? Yeah, I guess. Is he current?
Can I take Bray?
Not. My second's Moxley. I'm taking the tag team.
Wow, you take Regal.
Oh,
as the
wait.
mouthpiece. Yeah, oops.
Wait. But they're singles guys, but now they're tag team. So is that my tag team and I got to pick 2 singles? Did I screw up the game?
Yeah, I think thanks for stopping by, Dale. I love the love within the family. Fans giving each other a shout out. Night, guys. Ronnie Hood is out. Thank you for being here. We will see you tomorrow. It's funny, people just start dropping off in that third hour of Raw, eh?
Yeah,
Bama,
long
Wyatt
show.
Harper, Demolition, Page. Ooh, we missed Page, bud. Eyes to be shamed. And
Yeah.
Kevin Sullivan as the mouthpiece. That's a good pick. I like Kevin Sullivan on that list. Page is a good pick. Demolition's classic. That's a good.
Yeah.
That's good. And throwing Bray and Luke. Ooh, mean. Well, here we go. We're, we got a little bit of time left, just over 15 minutes. Again, a little bit commercial heavy in this last hour, but we got the Usos in the ring with Flat, eh?
Completely ruined their momentum that we were talking about at just before just about an hour ago. Talking about how it's been pretty good momentum. It's been a decent show, and then
it's
just
true.
like shit all over it.
2-hour show, bro. 2-hour show.
But this is your go home show to your biggest show of the pay-per-view. Now, this is how you're going to end it? Just a tag team match?
No, there's more to it. I mean, there's way too much time left on the clock. There's going to be some type of kerfuffle. There has to be, right?
No, it's going to be Mania previews. There's going to be 3 weeks ago previews. Another commercial.
Oh, Moxley and Braun Breaker. Eichner and Barthel. Gonzalez and my mouthpiece, Bobby the Brain. Look at you. That's pretty good.
I didn't even think about NXT, guys, to be honest.
Didn't even think about him. I take Ciampa. I haven't picked my last guy, so I'll take Ciampa. Thank you.
No, and I'm just keeping mine the same, but we'll just pretend it was 3 weeks ago when they were singles wrestlers.
There you go. They are still technically.
And no, I'm still counting Don Callis as my mouthpiece. I love Regal, but he just got there.
Yeah, there you go. Has Byron said a word yet tonight? Look, I love him.
If he
main
did,
roster.
Main
roster. Bring him.
If he has,
go.
I wasn't listening.
Oh, good.
Not to you, Byron. If you did talk. Not you. Don't get all sensitive on me. But why is Nakamura and Boog sitting on the side?
Because they're fighting. They're fighting the Usos. And Mania. Why? I mean.
Oh, wait. Oh, we have champion match right now.
Yes.
So that's why it's the main event.
So Alpha Academy comes out. Everybody gets in a brawl. I don't know.
You go home.
What do you think? What?
And that's a shite ending. And then you go home, and that's a shite ending to your go home Raw.
Shite. KJ, who do you like better as a mouthpiece, Bobby the Brain Heenan or Don Callis? I like Bobby.
Bobby's Brain.
Yeah. I mean, I think if I had to vote on the number one to ever do it, Bobby is the number one to ever do it. It was just so weaselly, which I mean, go figure, KJ. That was his nickname. But it was the quibs. He's a bad guy who was funny. Don Callis generates heat because you're just he comes off vile and evil and shitty, and you're just all right, I don't like this guy. However, Brain would say things where you were like, that's mean. Nah. You gotta have that pop. That was funny.
He's a dick.
Yeah, Lawler was good as a heel like that.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'd pick Bobby the Brain. He's kind of the one of the OGs of doing it, and he like you said, he was just he was so original and he was so good at it. And if there was somebody from now that I think has maybe passed him or close to him or in the same breath, would be Paul Heyman. He's the only one
Yeah.
that I think it would be even close.
Yeah, I think Paul Heyman's in top 3 or like in GOAT status right now. Like he's floating in that upper echelon with like Bobby the Brain and I even mentioned Cornette. I mean, Cornette was a great mouthpiece. He ran his mouth. Again, he could be a little clever, but he was more of that. I want to kill this guy heat. Bobby was too. So I mean, those we're talking some really good top level talkers and mouthpieces completely. Don Callis he's not bad. Less haha with Don Callis, so more just screw you.
Yeah.
Let's go opposite. What's the worst possible stable you can think of in the Jericho Society, Appreciation Society. Ding. Done.
They've already made it for you on
AEW. I'm done.
Worst stable.
Be like Ricochet. No, because I like Ricochet. I mean,
Bray Wyatt or The Fiend with Sleepy Girl.
Oh shit! I got better.
A tag team. Who's a tag team? Oh no,
the Viking Raiders.
My tag team, Dakota Cut. My tag team's Viking Raiders.
The biggest jobbers in the league.
The other singles wrestler would be Veer because he just never shows up. The mouthpiece would be. Oh, can I do Sid Vicious just for the sake of it?
Oh my god, that's insane! Yeah, that's so fucking hilarious. YouTube's gonna get mad.
Okay, I don't even know. Did I
name
all everybody? I don't know.
Would be amazing.
Talk about 7-second delay.
Oh my god, I want. I would take the Oddities. Oh my god, do you remember the Oddities?
Yeah, I thought of them, but I was trying to do like my own.
My mouthpiece would be Jack Swagger. First and foremost, my mouthpiece. In the worst ever, Jack Swagger. Eugene. I'm in. What? Yeah, we the
Nick
people. All right.
Eugene.
Eugene is pretty funny as the mouthpiece. I mean, Nick Dunsmore was good
Festus?
though.
Yeah, or what about Festus as your mouthpiece?
Festus, there you go. I would also go
Mr.
with Fuego del Sol. I would go with a Butch. My tag team would have to be. I'm going to take the. What do you call it?
You can have the Viking Raiders back. I just thought of a different tag team that I want.
Who did you think of?
Blue Meanie and Stevie Richards.
Oh my god! But people like them. They were over.
The Fiend, Sleepy Girl, BWO, and what was I got to think of another singles wrestler.
Can I put Effie in mine?
Doink the Clown.
Oh my god, that's not
my
cool.
Other singles wrestler.
Doink.
And who's the mouthpiece?
I want Isaac Yankum.
Brother Love. The dentist. My mouthpiece.
He called me Katie again.
Lord.
You still think about that? The sad part of the feud domination, the feud between Nation of Domination and DX is few people forget the third stable with the Los Boricuas. Yeah, Savio Vega and the boys, the leather strap matches. I didn't forget.
My mouthpiece would be Jimmy Hart.
Ziggy Dice, the Oddities, and Yeti. Oh my god. He's not even trying anymore, Anthony.
I don't know. There you go. I can't think anymore about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty much over it. But we're probably in the last, I hope the last commercial break of the night. This match is still going. So if there is any type of bleed out, it's going to be a little bit short-lived. But just remind everyone, we are winding down tonight. Tonight kicks off our week, our Wrestlemania week. We are rolling along. We will be back tomorrow, NXT 2.0, the Go Home Show, Wednesday Dynamite, Thursday we have Impact and Joey Janela's Spring Break. Friday we have Everything Under the Sun, Hall of Fame, Supercard of Honor, which I can't wait for, SmackDown, Rampage, missing something in there, Impact, the
Hall of Fame.
Impact with the
Well,
Impact
that's the
card
next
looks
night.
insane. And then the Hall of Fame. Then we come back Saturday and Sunday, both at noon for 12 hours, all day long. Hit your little bell, like, subscribe, join the family, be a part of the fun. And we cannot wait to give you all this coverage. Plus, we got our daily news still coming out, and we're doing all our shows live on the weekend. So tune in, folks. It's going to be a blast.
Oh, it's going to be a crazy time. It really is. And it's the biggest time of the year. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Between the four mouthpieces as a wrestling fan, who do you guys want to punch in the face more? Jim Cornette, Paul Heyman, Bobby the Brain, or Don Callis? Oh, Christ.
Probably Jim Cornette, just because of the voice.
It's a toss-up between Don and Jim. I mean, when Jim gets on a roll and he's so pitched and nasally, you just want to shut him up. You know, you could be ordering dinner and it's just in the tone that he's ordering it. You want him to kind of be quiet pretty quick. Callis just has that please hit me with a car attitude. That look on his face. He doesn't even have to speak when you think you want to smack him. Which he's gonna hate me because we're actually trying to set up an interview with him. No, he does his job well, and he does look like he does. He has one of those faces you want to smack. Again, Bobby's kind of funny, right? Like Bobby's got jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Randy Orton firing up, folks. If you're watching at home, if you're not, we are letting you know. But Randy Orton's rolling along. I think that might have been a weird blind tag that shouldn't be legal, but who cares?
Oh.
Yeah, here we go.
No, you're right. He
tagged him in the middle of the ring.
Just has that vile, evil kind of manipulating, like
the invisible hand.
Right.
You're like, yeah, keep your hand to yourself, bro.
Right. That, and it's just so yeah. I think that'd be him or Jim would be the two better ones on the list. Paul and Bobby were just so good, like. And most time with Paul, especially later on in his career with Brock and stuff, you couldn't really deny what he was saying.
No. And Paul Heyman, he's ridiculous. Paul has a slap me face as well, especially when he's digging in, right? Oh, here we go. Really?
The Street Profits didn't. I guess but
triple threat, right?
When Heyman had that rat tail and the trench coat and
oh my god,
you just wanted to like take him out back and beat the living hell out of him. But
all right, okay.
Holy
so we predicted
shit.
this, but really the thing you want to hype up to end your show is the tag team division.
This is your moment.
And the
you
Street
picked,
Profits
like,
are heels?
all year of all year. Ignore them, but hey, the Go Home Show to Mania. You're gonna end the show.
Weird, right?
RK Bro.
Oh, look, 3D. It wasn't even a 3D. It was a toss RKO. I thought he was going to fall back on him. He didn't.
Yeah, you might piss off some Dudley boys, so maybe don't call it a 3D.
He chucked him. He didn't fall back. He chucked him.
No, he threw him in the air.
No
I
Alpha
would agree
Academy.
with Nick there.
It's got to be the worst main event for Go Home. Yeah, what the fuck? By the way, YouTube, I didn't say it.
That is like
this is your moment.
Brock there, you had Roman there. You had all this other stuff to like maybe do, and this is how you ended it.
Where is Alpha Academy? They're involved in this situation. I thought. Are they not?
Well, there's still 2 minutes left, but
Okay. We got a
Okay.
couple minutes. Wait. Oh,
no,
and
I
you
think they're just. What's his name? The other guy there just got in the ring and then like got in the ring like he had energy, and then all of a sudden just fell and
just
laid
toss
there.
them up. This is really
Well,
how
he
like
beat up his opponent, his partner.
the Street Profits are getting dusted off right before Mania.
Oh, I guess you get to leave with Orton's music. And look, yeah, I guess Alpha Academy didn't come tonight. I don't know.
Yeah, who cares? It's only Mania. You know,
Hopefully they're
Shorty G
filming
is going
another
to get a lot of
commercial.
Mania chances, so screw it. We don't need to show up. Yeah, they remind us
I
that the
think he
Alpha
has a better
Academy's
chance.
involved. Why did they not have an impact in this at all? You're too busy shooting a Snickers commercial.
But you couldn't have had them come over or like something else from SmackDown, or
You could have had.
like I said, you had Brock and Roman there. The one of them couldn't have stayed till 10:45. Cut the 15-minute promo, and then that's how you ended your show. At least that would have made more sense than your neglected tag team division
Let's quickly run
with
down.
not even everybody involved.
No, we got KO and Austin. Well, obviously, the KO show main eventing WrestleMania Night 1. Becky, Belair, hair versus hair, Brock, Roman. That's night 2. Night 1 looks soft. I'm a little concerned about night 1, sir. Just woke up. You must be watching Raw, buddy. What did I miss? Nothing? Okay. Yeah, CJ. It was not a bad show overall, but it leaves a little to be desired. And I think Friday hopefully makes up for it. Weird that you highlight the tag team division like that, like right at the end. Not that you shouldn't highlight the tag team division. Just surprises me how they did it and when they did it. And no big twist, no big swerve, no surprise, and no Alpha Academy, which I would never complain usually about no Alpha Academy, but no freaking Alpha Academy.
No, like we were like we said it not too long ago. About an hour and a half ago, we were sitting here going, this has been pretty good. Like, you haven't even really noticed the commercials and the replays because we were building them up. Like, there was a pretty good flow to it. And then I don't remember what match it was or what happened, but all of a sudden it just seemed to die. That third hour, and it seemed to go. And then
Yeah.
to end it like that, where like not even all the participants come out, like you knew it was going to turn into a shit show, but how do not all of them show up?
Nick, thank you for being here. We appreciate you joining the chat. Appreciate you keeping the conversation going. We will see you anytime you pop in. Like I said, we're here 7 days a week, so stop by anytime. Pop by anytime. Yeah, pop up anytime.
Have a good night, Nick.
Yeah, no, I mean, man, it's craziness as far as your overall approach to things. And again, there we are watching Ricochet do a job with the belt around his title, the title around his waist. Thank you. And it just, there's other ways to go about what you're doing. There's other ways to deliver the end product. It wasn't a bad show, but two things are apparent. One, when you take all the talent that you have left and shove it on one show, it's better. 2, 3 hours sucks, and that third hour is all commercials, all replays, and it just burns you out. Dude, we were flying and everything was going fun and it was just having a good time. And like you said, you just all of a sudden you're like, shit, I'm sleepy just chatting about it. Oh, look, have you seen this series yet, by the way? Evil?
No, not yet.
So episode 1, I watched, it was Evil. And completely just drew a blank. I watched the first episode, and it was all about, my God, I just went completely blank on it. That is the funniest shit. Who's the
Oh, I can
I'll
sing
go
a
back to that.
song.
The first episode was really good. Completely forgot it. Short-term memory, struggling.
No, back.
Oh, it was Hulk Hogan
No,
turning.
like the
That episode, the first episode was Hulk Hogan turning. The whole bad guy Hulk Hogan. It was good.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Now,
That's
what were
pretty
you
cool.
saying?
No, the main event there again comes out, and even you said it. Like there has to be something because they came out at 10:30, and with a half hour to go, and they milked it right to 11 o'clock.
Nothing.
And like I said, they just completely kill their own momentum and their own flow to their own show, even on nights where they do have some.
But that's the thing.
So,
They
I
don't
don't
generally. I don't
That's-
believe they care. I don't think they give two shits. It could be monkeys running around with juggling. It really
want
they
the
don't.
commercial.
As long as the people they're getting some ratings, some they don't care how much, and that those advertising dollars keep cashing. I don't think it matters. So that's where you see like a 2-hour show, stack your roster, and everyone's back to being entertained. And that's you always want the fans leaving wanting more in a good way. You don't want them leaving wanting more in a bad way, as if you underdelivered. So just a food for thought. But yeah, I mean, ratings. You have a rating for tonight, Chris. Fans out there, out of 10, what do you think this show is? That's what we do on all our shows. So let us know. What do you think?
Well, I was headed towards like a 7-8, but like with the way that last hour went, and like to think like they were good.
Ruined it.
They were good segments, but like we didn't even get like Roman and Brock like near each other. It was two separate things.
Friday.
And I'm gonna say a 6.
Thank you.
They
You're
completely shit on all of their momentum.
Bama, thank you for being here. Thank you for the love.
Yes,
we
thank
greatly
you.
appreciate it. Oh, we got a rating. He'll go 8. I'll go 7. You go 6. I thought it was. The ending took a little bit of steam out of me, but overall, I think it was really good. It could have easily been an 8. The ending just slightly better. Maybe a little more of a. You knew what was going to happen. You knew why Shinsuke was there, and they fought off. The other two teams fought. Alpha Academy had nothing to do with it. It was just the ending took that one little point away from me. I was really close to agreeing with my boy here, but yeah, I'm gonna go 7. You're slightly less impressed, so 6. So yeah, I mean, good. Ricochet's disappointing.
Ricochet getting pinned. Viking ratings getting mopped. Pat McAfee doesn't even show up. We had to see more Corey Graves and Carmella. I'm just.
Austin Theory should be the Intercontinental champion.
Yes, maybe being a little hard right now, or hard on it right now, but I don't know. I'm gonna go.
Don't be a hard on.
I seen you giggle.
All right, folks. Well, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is our night. Monday, we have kicked off WrestleMania week.
Night 1.
Successfully in the books. What do you say? 1?
Oh, it's a night 1 of
a
lot coming up.
Yeah, I hope you're ready. So Tuesday, tomorrow night, NXT 2.0. We get a go-home show from NXT. Braun Breaker, Dolph Ziggler, Robert Roode, Ciampa, D'Angelo. We will see what kind of chaos and what circus is going on at NXT 2.0 tomorrow. And don't forget, all weekend long, we're smashing it. Check our channel out. Check us out on social media. And we are rolling along. And check out for all the updates. Click the little bell. And as LJ always says, so you know when we're going to be here. But we have updates, and you will see us around all freaking week long. Chris, that's Raw.
Yes, it was fantastic.
Oh,
that was awesome. No, that was great. That was
killing me, Smalls.
Always love being here. Always love hanging out with you and everybody else in the chat. No, that's been a blast, and we'll see you tomorrow.
That's it, folks. So, like I said, NXT, Dynamite, all the shows we are here nonstop, and for I don't know what I was going to say there, but ladies and gentlemen, that is the night. I'm tired. You're tired. Rob burned us out. overall, we give it about a 6.5, 7 out of 10. And we will see you tomorrow. And until then, we will definitely see you on the flip side.